That's all it is.
Yeah, honey, I know. I know. Thank you, guys. I appreciate you coming on. Hold on 1 second. Yeah, honey. Yeah, I'm in the studio. I'm about to go. Damn, yeah, it was only 1 or 2 pictures, and it was just cause 10. Yeah, it was 10. You counted them. Well, I liked them all because she had a fat. I gotta go. Love you. Bye. Taking on shorts. Coming right up.
We talking about practice. Not a game, not a game, not a game. We talking about practice.
Now I gotta talk, we all gotta be quiet. You're talking to the Rolex wearing, diamond ring wearing, kiss stealing, woo, wheeling dealing, limousine riding.
I'm a man. I'm 40.
And now your host, Taking No Shorts podcast, Jay Grizzy.
There's only one way to break the night and day, and that would be Taking No Shorts podcast. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to again Taking No Shorts. I'm your host, Jay Grizzly Green, aka Mr. Leave No Meat on the Bone,
Exactly.
aka the Black Dick Cavett,
Exactly.
and let's see, aka Thank God I'm Not Diddy. Okay. Welcome to Taking No Shorts. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe anywhere where you find your favorite podcast. If you're picking up what I'm putting down or any of my guests are putting down, give us a follow, give us a share, comment, tell a friend. I would appreciate it. Let's go ahead and get into episode 73. He's a regular co-host here at Taking No Shorts podcast.
Exactly.
He is my college roommate.
Exactly.
He is one of the original members of the Four Horsemen.
Exactly.
And you don't need to know his name. It's on his hat.
Exactly.
Ladies and gentlemen, B.
What's up, man?
Stop feeling like this. Like Nancy Pelosi. Hello, Brett.
How you doing, man?
I am spectacular. Oh, I'm fucking hungover. Let me stop lying. I'm burning the candle at a lot of ends right now, but I'm here, sir. I'm here. Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm glad to be here. I'm glad that you had me back. I don't know why you asked me to bring you baby.
Oh well, yeah. I mean,
but
you busted it out.
You are the bottom, sir.
No, okay. Well, thank you, Brent. I appreciate it. I mean, as light skinned as I is, you never know. So, all right, thank you.
Well,
Anything else before I kick you? Kick that fucking leg from up under here.
no, I think I'm done. Jay Diddy. I mean, Grizzly.
Yeah, you got a fist up your ass right now. You son of a bitch. You know your hometown's gonna get you for that. Right, no. Isn't that way they make baby all that anyway? Oh, ladies and gentlemen, he is a regular guest here at Taking No Shorts podcast. Hold on.
Exactly.
Me and him went to the same. We're alumni of the illustrious Thomas Jefferson High School.
Exactly.
He's a fellow comedian,
Exactly.
and he's funny. Ladies and gentlemen, I call him Joey Boom Bots, but he is. There we go. All right. Sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. And of course, I think that's how it happened the last time, didn't it?
I think so.
No, last time it was
It was,
act of God.
Yeah.
I mean,
but it was during your intro.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I apologize, Joe Skates. Let's do this again. He likes fat asses. He's a fellow comedian, a TJ alumni. Ladies and gentlemen, Joe Skates. Brent don't touch shit. Matter of fact, take this back. Take this back. This is Brent's. He brought it here for me.
But the boss man told me to bring the lotion, the baby lotion.
Boss man? Who's the boss man?
Yeah, who's the boss man?
Jay Diddy right here.
No,
Oh,
Jay
wow.
Grizzy. That's Grizzy.
That's what I said,
That's
right?
GRIZZY.
Yeah.
How you break? All right, Joe.
Yeah.
How you put up? Let's get. Hello. That is Nisi. That is a friend of the show. Hello, Nisi is my guest. Says hello to you. I know. He got 1 foot, and the 1 foot, the bad foot. I'm looking over here. I should be looking over here. He got 1 foot, and the bad foot knocked the whole the power surge out. No sound. I know, and the sound should be coming through now, right, Brent?
Oh yeah.
Thank you. So, thank you, Nisi. I appreciate it. We're working out the kinks, love. Y'all ready?
Yeah.
So, you've been living under a rock over the last week, I think. I think the feds are finally indicted and arrested Sean Combs, a.k.a.
He did it.
What do you want to call him?
I still call him Buffy.
I still call him Buffy. That's what I mean.
I'm calling
Buffy.
Brother Love.
Yeah, that's that weird shit. Like, he is a weirdo. You know, so I don't know. When do you think Puffy got weird? Because that type of behavior is something that's probably always been there. It just never, a type of alleged behavior, let's say that, because he's been indicted by the federal government. So they just alleging that hasn't been convicted of nothing yet.
No.
So everything we say here, taking no shorts, even though I ain't going to take no short with this motherfucker because he was beating up on women. But, and I don't need to see alleged. I saw the motherfucking tape. Okay. So that, my eyes do not deceive me with that. But where do you think that behavior come from?
What?
Well,
I mean, it's okay to be a freak, but I mean, and nothing wrong with being a freak. I mean, I think, and pause, there's 3 men at the table and they ain't gonna push it around right now. So, but we can all say, like
I'm a freak. Yeah,
I'm a freak. All right, but where do you draw the line? Right? You got to throw a fist in your collar.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, when you physically hurt someone.
What if you hurt yourself?
Force.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, that's you.
You hurt yourself.
Right.
But if you're doing harm to another person and breaking laws to do so, harboring, kidnapping, probably drugging, this is all alleged. 100 bottles of baby oil, thousands of bottles of baby oil. And why does government have to put that in the indictment?
Because my wife told me supposedly the baby oil is drugged, so that
it can get in your skin.
Yeah.
To what? To give you more feeling? Hey, I need tell your wife to call me and tell me how that works.
I don't know. I mean, like I told her, I don't really care.
It's like a patch of fucking
rich people problem.
And he won't at these parties
I'm
alone.
hungover, by the way.
He won't at these parties alone. There was people from all across the industry at these parties with him. So you can't really say he's weird when these parties were full of people.
He's the ringmaster. He's the Vince of the show. We're going to talk about Vince McMahon as well. But right, like, where did I know? I mean, honestly, because y'all got to help me out. There's certain things I've done as an adult when it comes to when I'm having sexual relations with a woman, and I I'm leaving and I'm in the car or I wake up the next morning and I say to myself, I need to find out what's wrong with me and why did I let that happen. For instance, she licked the gooch.
At the moment,
Yeah.
it probably felt
But
great.
at the moment, but in that car ride home and that
You felt
wetness,
violated.
yeah, that wetness is cracking your ass.
Crack the pearls.
Yeah. I said I had to go pause. I had to go deep inside myself. And I had to say how and why. I know it's a lot. It's gonna be a whole bunch of those what do you call those guys that super macho and shit. They gonna be in the comments like, yo, nigga, you like bitch, eat your ass, you gay as a bitch. That shit.
Yeah.
Honestly, I questioned myself. I said, how did that happen? And I didn't stop her. Matter of fact, I grabbed her.
When there's a mouse around your penis, you kind of get flexible with what's going on.
When the mouth is around your penis, no, the gooch is not my penis.
Yeah, the gooch is in between the penis
Yeah, but
and the asshole.
she's right here doing her thing. So you kind of,
Well, I had a joke.
yeah, I
So
take it.
I was
It's okay.
saying,
We talking about gooches right now.
I would lose all self-respect for any woman that wanted to lick my ass.
Why?
Because I'm a guy. So, like,
What I got to do with get your gooch and look at the ass and look at the gooch is two totally different things. Bro.
because it's right there in that area. It's like, all right,
If you're there,
you're married.
yeah.
Okay, so,
By the way, my wife has never ate my gooch.
no, I'm not implying that. I'm just saying, I'm just saying, she goes into the restroom. She has a number 2.
Mm-hmm.
Fine, beautiful. Probably. I'm thinking, I don't know your wife, but I'm thinking her little deposit is going to be small. Probably
It's
hardly.
always a mystery with that.
Right, because they don't know what's in the bathroom. But it's going to probably be small, dainty, cute.
I hope so. I hope so.
You go into the bathroom, it's going to be a crime scene. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
any woman that wants to go behind that afterwards.
But you all right, so and then it takes me out. This is gonna be a weird podcast.
I'm sorry.
No, it's not. You don't have to apologize. I took it there, Joe. This is taking no shorts. There's nowhere, with the Star Wars thing, nowhere where man has gone before some shit.
Yeah.
But
Totally go. No man has gone before,
yeah,
and that's to the gooch.
yeah, ain't no man never been to my gooch. But back to Diddy.
Step for man.
A whole bunch of gooch for another. How do you get there? Because I felt some kind of way, but apparently something like that happened to Sean Combs, and he said, "No, we could go further. We can do an extravaganza of gooches. We could do a smorgasbord of fucking. We could plus I got all these cameras in my house. I could use this to as leverage to blackmail allegedly. You know what I'm saying? So peace to show, peace to your brother. I'm gonna reach out, you're coming through here. Yeah, show come on another TJ alum in the building, West India. Yeah.
He's a singer.
Yeah, he can sing. I can vouch. He's got some major music credits to his name, but Puffy, Sean Combs, aka the Gooch. That's what I want to call him now. The Gooch remember the Gooch off of different What has ever happened to you, Brent, that when you left the scene with the woman and that made you question, not question, but you say, how did that even get there? How did that happen? Give us a scenario.
But the one that immediately popped in my head is totally my fault.
How so?
Well, I was messing with this girl. And she had a man, and he lived there.
You know it, man.
And
hold on.
he was supposed to be at work.
Yeah.
And so we did our thing, and he came back home early, but they had needed to move some stuff around. And she told him that I was there to help move furniture around.
Hold on, excuse me. Is that a premise to a joke?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
All right, go ahead. We gotta go. Go ahead. We got there.
Yeah, so I stayed to help him move the furniture around. Because she needed to be done. She
You
told
did a
me,
little bit more to help
Oh,
move
yeah.
some furniture.
I moved them guts around too.
Oh, Jesus.
But I'm sitting there helping him, feeling guilty, and I'm like, I'm trying to do all the heavy lifting I can.
You think?
Yeah. So that was felt bad about that.
And Pete doesn't do
But you didn't. That's a difference. You fucking another man. I mean, honestly.
Another woman. You say I was effing another man, and
No, you fucking another
changed-
man's woman.
Yeah, you didn't finish the sentence.
You cut me
I
off.
need you to finish that sentence.
Okay, yeah. You are screwing another man's wife. And show was good, Joe. And
oh, sorry.
no, you're fine. And he happened to come home early. That's the milkman type of mailman, milkman type of situation. That was you. You were the mailman, Carl Malone, right?
Yeah.
That's what you named after. Joy
And I always
Bombachi.
deliver
You what are you dropping off, P?
packages. Big package.
Oh Jesus, you are not correct, sir. I'm not gonna speak on another man's package. Joey Boombots, have you ever been in a situation with a woman, past, present, or future, that afterwards you said to yourself, how did I get there?
Well, sort of.
Mm-hmm.
My wife woke me up the other day, rubbing me on my back, and tried to start a conversation about her pegging me.
Oh, please.
And I mean, after I went into the, explanation of, I'm a guy.
Hold on, did you say?
Well, not quite that, but something very simple. I basically went into no.
How did she start? How did she start, Mrs. Boombots? How do you start that conversation?
Like I said, she was rubbing me on my back, and I was laying on my stomach, so I was like uncomfortable.
Did she say?
Starting it off.
She said, "You want your comb?" That's what she. It was her voice deep. I mean,
No, she was just like, "Hey, when are you gonna let me peg you?" And I was like,
oh,
no,
I can't get to the drops fast enough for this one. Holy shit!
no, that ain't quite how that works,
And you felt
I do the fucking, you get fucked, and
I would say like, so what day is it? Friday? Then never. Yeah. It's gonna be never.
so. Sorry about that, guys. Yeah, but so did you want to know how did it get to that? Off of background?
I didn't care. My explanation was just no, but as a comedian, I wanted to try to turn it into a bit. I was like, plus, you're not gonna do it right anyway. Because I see a lot of porn, girl on girl porn where they're fucking, and they don't do it right. They just like in and out, in and out, in and out.
That's how you know a girl's super straight. Because when she put a strap on, and I'm sure I'm a big friends of the LGBTQIA, but when you watching adult films and you see a straight chick put a strap on, it's almost like she don't know what to do. She trying to emulate.
Yeah, but they don't quite have that pelvic thrust.
Yeah, you ain't.
That
The equipment ain't matching up right.
no, they don't have to.
I saw a lesbian. She did a set about that her first time putting a strap on with a girl, and she said she wanted to apologize to all the men because it was harder than she expected.
Literally.
Just laying there, not helping out, moving weird.
I've seen lesbians.
I was hurting now.
I've seen girl on girl scenes in adult films, and they put on these strap-ons, and it's damn near at their belly button. I'm like, how you supposed to get pussy with that? It's like you look at that is not like imagine a phallic device poking out of your belly button, like trying to get some of that anatomically correct. Wait till they come out with the robots. Ooh, wait till they come out with the robots. I'm gonna have with whoever, and 9 times out of 10, that maniacal bazillionaire,
Jeff Bezos.
techno weirdo, one of them motherfuckers, one of them sons of bitches is gonna come out with it, and I'm just like, just take my money, cause I'm gonna get about 6 of them bitches, if I can.
if I can, because they're gonna price. Trust me, they're gonna price robot fucking out of the market.
I think so. That's gonna
Don't they have to make it competitive?
I think they're gonna make. There's gonna be some nerds in Cal Berkeley that been working on it because they can't get laid.
Yeah, that's
it's gonna be cheaper.
And so they're gonna.
They don't have the money right now, so they're gonna.
You're right. I see what you're saying. If they were smart though to drive up the demand, you would want to, then you cash in. But you're right because they don't. They son. What do you call those guys again?
The nerds?
No, no, pussy getting nerds.
Oh, incels.
Incels, those fuckers. You're the bane of my fucking existence. But yeah, they should drive up the price so the demand will go. People are like, oh, what is that? New pussy? Or new men or new women that you can.
Oh, women already have those like torso cutouts with the penises on them.
They have sex dolls.
Yeah, women are definitely.
They screwing everything.
Yeah, they. But the younger those incels feel threatened. No machine can conform. Now that I think about it, I was gonna say, yeah.
That's the rose has broken up many marriages. You talking about no machine?
Yeah, I say the rose. This all started because Sean Combs got indicted because of what is it, racketeering, sex trafficking, and weirdo shit.
Take that.
And he got locked up. They denied his bail. And now motherfuckers are shaking in their boots because they think Puffy got tapes of them doing freaky shit. Before before the show started, I was looking at the on the internet and saw Suge out of LA. For a motherfucker that's locked up, Suge stay on the goddamn phone call. Who giving him what do they
He
call
does
it?
a podcast from jail.
Yeah, what do you call it when you get phone time, right?
Yeah.
You're supposed to get restricted phone time. Like, how do you get so much phone time?
Buy from other people.
Yeah, you could probably buy it, or somebody's letting them. I don't know. That's not
still supposed to be every 20 minutes, so the call is supposed to drop.
And this motherfucker he said that the FBI alleged has got. This is why Ben Affleck and Jennifer Lopez is divorcing, is because the FBI didn't show Ben Affleck, Batman, of J-Lo getting super low. One of them did tapes.
And Batman just turned 85.
85?
I think it's 85.
Yeah, I was never bad. I was a Superman guy. Batman's okay. My son's like Batman. There's nothing wrong with Batman. What's your favorite Batman? The acting wise, Ben Affleck or Christian Bale or Michael Keaton or what's the dude? What's the first one from the '60s? Adam West got banned from Colorado.
He was doing all the fucking.
Oh yeah. Yeah, man, and Robin were both in it, but
fucking 7-8 broads.
You think they was doing some dirty shit? They was fucking girls with Batman and Robin outfits on.
Yes.
Yeah.
They
said they were going to orgies, him and the Riddler.
They would be shooting
costume.
They were shooting scenes, and then when they cut the scene,
would you do that?
In a Batman costume?
Yeah.
In a Riddler costume?
Yeah. In a Bunny
Joker costume?
What about you, Joey?
In a Wonder Woman costume? Hey.
Pause.
Oh, Hulk smash them.
Joe, would you do some weirdo shit like that?
No, I couldn't do that.
Yeah, I know Joey got some ledges he ain't gonna cross. Brett, I think you would do just about anything. Don't you touch that goddamn.
Oh, but then, like, if it's Janet Jackson and she's telling me I gotta wear the costume to get my shot, yeah, I probably would.
Yeah, you remember Janet Jackson when she was doing her tour in the late '90s?
Yeah.
She tied the men up on a fucking
yeah, the dude looking like a
Ouija board,
the Green Mile dude.
Yeah. And if she flipped the board over, she got on top of him. Dude looked like he nutted on himself 8 million times. It have took everything in the strength of God to keep me from busting out that song, bitch.
I would have broke all that like Darth Vader did.
But then I think about yeah. But now I think about it, I think if you'd have broke out, as a single man in the '90s, I would have said I would have done that. As a married man, be 18 years coming up next week. I've said that saying my wife and said, why the fuck would you do that? Just sit back and enjoy the ride. You fucking it up because now You go bust out, security go fucking tase you. Janet, man, because you done fucked up the show. Think, nigga, for you. I mean, honestly, think.
You're not gonna get the fucker, but you could at least, palm the ass one good time and be like, yeah, I'm the motherfucker that.
Because he was
Right,
restricted.
right.
He was restricted.
Uh-huh.
She came out this week and said some crazy shit about
Yeah.
Curry. I don't know what that was all about. And then they said her she came out like a couple of days later and said her publicist put out a story without her knowing that, trying to clean it up. I don't know, but I can tell y'all this, the audience, please don't go on the internet, especially in this election season, talking crazy, period. For the one side or the other. Just don't do it. It's not a good look, but especially because I'm a black man, it's not a good look when they say, take your ass back to Africa and that Haitians are eating cats and stuff.
You like running through all of my stuff, didn't I?
Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah. I will let you land.
Oh no, I was just showing you
that Haitians is eating cats and dogs, but then a black man will sit up and say, I support Trump, black conservatism all the way, and black man, Trump is the way to go, and they MAGA black.
And you can ask them all day, what has Trump done?
Peace, guys.
What has he got passed?
Yeah.
Nothing.
What is the purpose of you, especially, I'm a black man, so I'm going to speak just from a black man's perspective. You have every right, and some people say, some black people, some content creators will say, don't, you're brainwashed. I'm not fucking.
MAGA is a cult, and they say other people are brainwashed. Come on.
I'm not, I'm trying to find a word. I'm not ignorant like you.
Yeah.
I'm not unintelligent. I'm not I'm trying to think of another word. Help anybody want to help me out with this? Because I'm
A
really
Trump fan?
yeah, like no, it's not. I don't even think a black man is a Trump fan when he go on the internet and starts, it's one thing to say you're against the other side.
Yeah.
But then when you rah-rahing him, you can say, you can say I'm an independent, I'm a free thinking individual. I don't support nobody. This ain't made for me. This is just not, I get that part.
Yeah.
But when you kind of check the box for this motherfucker.
The one that gets me most is that
loyalty.
I saw you had some on your device.
Right. It was just, I saw where Trump is selling $2 bills.
Yeah.
And it's not autographed. It's a $2 bill that you can go to your bank and get. That I happen to have one. Yeah.
And his face is on it?
No.
I was going to say it's a Thomas.
I'm just saying it's a regular $2 bill.
Didn't they like paint it or something?
Yeah. And they want to sell it for $19.95. That's a regular $2 bill, but
right. The value of this,
it's still $2.
It's just $2, ladies and gentlemen.
And they're selling them for $20.
But I do like the engraving. That's a great engraving.
It's a $18 markup for them to put a sticker on it.
Uh-huh.
And yet you will go on the internet and say, black people need to be this, and I hate her. I don't like this.
The one that gets me is they always say, she locked up 2,000 black men. Like, she didn't lock up anybody. 2,000 black men got arrested, and like 40 of them got locked up. She was the attorney general. That's her job.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. It's her job.
I still want a black man that's fuck a Republican. The ones that's sitting out here bigging up Trump. I'm inviting you between now and November the 5th to either come have a conversation or be on the podcast and Taking No Shorts live, or you can remotely. But I genuinely have let's try to role play here, Brett Paul.
Yeah.
Because you're a fair minded. Why would you're the black Trump supporter? Because you know what they be saying, right? Why?
Because he's rich and they want to be rich.
You know how stupid that sounds. They not in your corner.
Yeah.
They not in your corner.
They are in your corner when you're supporting him.
Yeah.
Because they will bring you out and put you in front of
that's
everybody.
right though. Would you be bothered by someone, I won't say playing you to your face and then afterwards calling you a nigga and a coon spear chucking fuck to your face and behind your back.
Yeah, that would bother.
Thank you.
Yeah, but they don't hear that their bad stuff that happens. Except for that one guy.
What's the dude in North Carolina?
I think it was in North Carolina. Not the.
We're gonna talk about the governor in North Carolina shortly.
Yeah, but there was a black Trump supporter. He had went to a rally. He didn't have like the hats or anything on, and they dogged him.
Call him a nigga.
Who, the press did or
Trump supporters?
Oh wow!
You don't belong here.
The bag of faithful. They thought he was just a regular, black person, so they just went off on him.
You don't belong here. Get out of the country. Go back to your home shithole country.
Hard R in words, everything.
And then I think I saw, and this is why it sticks in my craw, because I thought I knew, halfway knew this guy, and I was just like, I don't really know you. I never did know you. If you talking crazy, and I'm thinking like, you're crazy. And that's when people say people crazy, in 2024, that could trigger a lot of shit. But nah, nigga, you nuts.
Yeah.
You are bad shit crazy. And I honestly think you got some mental type of problems to be doing this.
Somebody or the governor?
Both.
Both of them, yeah.
Yeah, the guy that running for North Carolina, Joe, you had to take.
No, I just want to say, white people are a little slow because, we as black people, we fucked with Trump, like in the 80s, early 90s, and,
Well, he was about, spending money and being flashy,
Yeah. Everybody wanted to be the black Trump.
Is that you, Brent, in the comment?
What?
I got Black Snowflake say, Kamala locked me up for a nickel bag of weed. I can tell you this, bro. Black Snowflake, and let me get to Islam Omar came
Is
here.
that a real?
And oppressed, I'm reading the comments, ladies and gentlemen, and oppressed herself into Congress because America is racist. I don't even know, you talk Islam Omar. She's talking about he or she is talking about the Muslim American congressman out of Minnesota came here and oppressed herself into Congress. The oppressed herself into Congress, I don't get, because how can you be against something to get yourself into Congress? You had to be voted in by your constituents. Because America is racist. I don't get it. I just, Black Snowflake, please speak to me. If you're a Trump supporter, I invite you to come on to
this person.
Huh?
I like this person.
You do? You know him?
No.
Okay.
No.
Know him or her, but I just want somebody to explain that shit to me.
Yeah.
And I'm not gonna buy it. I honestly think you're batshit crazy, and I think you mentally.
You gotta keep an open mind.
I keep an open mind. Trust me. I think here's the problem, and this is where we are as a country or as a community, just for black folk. When you keep an open mind to the point where you go into Diddy parties with this is what an open mind will get your black ass. Okay, keep fucking around with an open mind. All right.
So leave with an open ass.
Leave with an open ass. You keep fucking around. You dig? It just irks me, and I don't know why it irks me. And I know a lot of cats would say, it's none of my, what's it to me? Let me live, let me believe. No, you're gonna hurt. Trust me. When my kid, and I always said this from the last time, I believe in God, given freedom to live it by Jesus. Praise God.
By who?
Jesus. Don't start him. Don't start him. But I agree with that, Black Snowflake. Okay. But no, I remember after the election in 2016, and my son came downstairs and said, yo, I'm finna go to school with my, he about to go on the bus with, because I trained my kids in the Second Amendment, and then there was kids on the school bus. I think it was Indiana, where they were getting on a school bus. Middle school is the hardest time, right, for young folks to adjust, adolescents. And you can imagine getting on a bus in Indiana as a black kid with about 60% white kids, and they just got elected. Shit, it would have been a motherfucker. That bus would have that bus wouldn't have got there. And I know you woulda, coulda, shoulda if it was me, but I teach my kids we don't. We not our grandparents. We not that. We not them, motherfucker. Okay. Like Black Snowflake is really in the building. So, B, what are you doing? You gotta come off of that.
Oh, I was trying to find
I know.
Black Snowflake.
Yeah. It said not Marx, not Muhammad, and you gotta cut that down, B.
Just want to say,
Oh, volume is off.
the differences between black and white.
Hmm.
Typically, a black guy moves into a white community. Man, you might get some racist shit, but a white person moving into a black community,
You come to the cookout.
yeah, it's like, look it. Clearly, you probably broke because you living with niggas, but
Right?
Yeah.
You couldn't.
we gonna fuck with you either way.
You couldn't outgrow your economic situation, and I think
Yeah.
I said, who was it? I want to say it was Earthquake. Shout out to Earthquake. To me, a funny comedian, a good comic. He said he saw a white man panhandling, and he said, "I don't know what the fuck your problem is. You had a 400-year head start," which was some true ass shit. Like, really, you out here panhandling? Anyway, go ahead.
Paul Mooney, a waste of white skin.
Yeah. Fuck you, me.
Yeah.
So this is speaking of that, is this lieutenant governor dude? Y'all remember? He was on Black Planet. He was on Nude Africa. He was a black Nazi. What? He's from Greensboro, North Carolina. Do not let this man represent. I think he did go to A&T. TP, Tory Pop, please tell me this man, just because you go to college with somebody, they're alumni, we done went to school with some crazy motherfuckers too, but still, it's a bad look.
The crazy ones.
Yeah, it's a bad look for Greensboro. It's a bad look for A&T. It's a bad look for North Carolina. This Mark Robinson, lieutenant governor running for governor of North Carolina, comes out. Don't know how the story broke. Probably some investigative reporter. Probably it might have been. It's what they call opposition research.
Oh yeah, he had his email linked to these accounts.
And then he came on and said it's not me. What the fuck else is he gonna say? True, but he said it wasn't me. This is the left, or this is a Democratic smear campaign to besmirch my character. You went on nigga. I didn't even know New Africa still existed. Like,
Yeah.
I
I
didn't.
got it on my phone and my tab.
Oh my God,
I
no.
don't even know what it is.
Well, let's
I can't
find out.
remember
So
that.
move on, so I'll show you over
I
here.
can't remember the last time I've been to either one of them, but they
The site is probably shut down now, but it's one of those early. Yeah, see, the Nude Africa free message board is currently closed because of the story. I mean, they've gotten so much that they haven't their server hasn't gotten this much action since 1997. Okay,
yeah.
they have not participated too much.
So it's a porn site, or
It's like a porn message
Message
board.
board.
If you want, back in the day, remember Black
It's
Planet?
dating and
Yeah.
all kinds of
Dating. If a chick or a dude wanted to put up explicit pictures of themselves, they could, and whatever. And then people would comment. And so this guy, even if it wasn't before he ran, it speaks to who he is as a human being. Fuck all that. Who he running for governor, or he's a Republican, a black Republican. It's just funny that the Republicans, the ones that are all high and mighty with the morality and trying to tell women what to do with their bodies, and this country is for us only and all that. But y'all, the first ones to do some dirt shit up on the low, and it's you know what I'm saying? Like, claim your shit, man.
Yeah, Trump act like he don't know him, never met him.
Yeah, don't know who he is. He don't know that Project 2025. He said, I don't know nothing about it. All the motherfuckers is in
His
your
name
White
is
House.
in there, in front of 2025. His name is in there like 335 times.
Look, I know. I'm telling you. I mean, maybe I hope to reach and teach someone. I'm sorry to do politics, Joe. I know that's not true. But North Carolina, I know that if this guy went, I don't think this guy has a snowball chance in hell of winning this. On your shit.
All his backers, all his staff.
Yeah, I mean, we'll have to keep looking for sinless. Yeah, I mean, that's a good point, Black Snowflake. Look, I'll say this: politicians are human beings, and you can make You would expect Bill Clinton. You can make hella mistakes. I mean,
Yeah.
he shouldn't have said, I didn't, what he said, really? I can't even
I did not have sexual relations with that woman,
with that woman.
Miss Lewinsky.
And she
just gave me hit.
Should have just claimed it. But I mean, he kind of did. He kind of did because we all knew Clinton was a liar and a thief and a philanderer and all that. But don't.
He told the truth.
Well, yeah. That got me in a lot of trouble. I said if it worked for the president, it could work for me.
Yeah.
Shout out to Kathy. She said own your SH. What do they call it? SH double hockey sticks type of thing. They're working on a float for the parade. Too. Which I want to know which parade, the gay one, because there gonna be a lot of Republicans that's in the closet that can. Maybe that's what Puffy got.
They got the log cabin Republicans.
Yeah, that's what Puffy got. Puffy might have some of them politicians coming to his house on some low, like who got swallowed? Was the pastor?
Oh, T.D. Jakes.
Yeah.
Have you ever been swallowed over there?
Why didn't he come out and say something in support of,
I heard he was at a few Puffy parties.
Getting swallowed up.
Yeah. Where's all these people that saying, like if I was a good upstanding citizen, I would hope Joey Boombox and Brett would come and say, you know what? I've shared some hoes with Brett. I'm joking. And he would never bring the baby oil just for him. He would have a lie. He would say, here, Brett. Here's Joey Boombox. Now, what is it? There you go. Like, what is it? Somebody would come to bat for me. Whatever happened to character witnesses? They ain't no such no more.
This is the same people that I think about him. They just like him.
Yeah, there ain't no more character witnesses no more. Can't nobody say vouch.
Character.
Right. You ever have anybody vouch for you and you fuck it up?
No.
Somebody put you on the job and you fuck. I think I've done. I did that. I think. Did I put you on the job and you fuck it up? No. I'll stay longer than me. I think. But has that ever happened to you, ladies and gentlemen? Somebody hook you up. You know how black folks is. Once you get into a good job, you're like, yo, they hired? Yeah, hook me up. You hook that motherfucker person up, and the next thing you know, they is showing they all whole natural negroid ass up in there.
I had a couple of people that wanted me to hook them up for the job, but I was like, no, I can't do that. I didn't say that to them, but I told my manager, like, no.
Yeah.
Don't say nothing, but no.
That would be. I would love to see Dick Cheney in drag. First of all, his name is Richard. Don't call him Dick. Okay. I'm joking. And then Dick Cheney is fishing.
I would in a garden though.
He might be on Puffy tape because he just came out in support of Kamala. So you never know. You just never ever know. All I do know.
That's his thing. I don't care about it.
All I do know is whatever is done in the dark is gonna come to light. If it can happen to Sean Combs, here's another thing before I wrap up this part. Because I saw this, and there's sometimes when you see opposite folks' points of views, other than black Trump supporters, you kind of say, "Oh, what's it called, the blue pill?" Sometimes I'll go down that red pill or the blue pill, and so they said we getting at this post content creator said why are we getting on Puffy for what he allegedly done? Didn't Hugh Hefner do the same thing allegedly?
Well, that was
in the open.
Supposedly, I wasn't, because everybody wanted to go to the Playboy part.
Bill Cosby was pilling them up out there.
Yeah, it was
back then though.
Yeah,
like-minded people getting together.
Yeah.
But
I think the same thing with Diddy.
I mean, honestly,
with Puffy.
Was it consent? I mean, I'm sure there has been some as much as Playboy Mansion was out there for 40, 50, 60, 70 years, probably. Yeah. Some crazy weird shit that went out there. And how that gets poo-pooed or washed up on the rug, there was alleged, I saw in some conspiracy website that up underneath it is like a 3-story bunker of tapes.
Oh, wow.
And like a cement nuclear fallout type shelter of the Playboy Mansion that That's why shit doesn't get away. But anybody got
They,
thoughts on
they
that?
legit had senators and congressmen coming out there and governors.
No, I mean, I agree. I mean, I agree with the person that put that out, saying, yeah, that moral equivalency type situation. If Hugh Hefner did it, why Puffy got to go to jail? Hugh Hefner never went to jail. I agree with you on that, sir. What I will say though is, it doesn't mean that whatever Sean Combs got alleged of. Again, I saw the goddamn tape, not the whatever else tapes. I saw the one where he abused Cassandra Ventura, Cassie. And that was enough for me. Now if they show me a tape of he's dead now, Hugh Hefner, going up somebody's head, I'd say the same thing. But I guess Hugh Hefner didn't get caught, maybe, or he didn't. He paid off the right people.
What did he do wrong?
Yeah, I was about to say it wasn't that. It was people wanted to be around him. They knew
He had to
yeah, what his lifestyle entailed, and they wanted to be a part of it.
Yeah, he had the goods. He had the goods. Oh, it's hot in here, and that's not a super
Do
pause.
not take off your clothes.
Well, no, I'm not gonna do that. Joe, you see, you did some mics this week. You want to do a couple shows?
I hit Basic City today.
All right.
Wednesday night.
Wednesday, how'd that go?
It went all right.
You go ahead.
I got heckled. My first heckle.
First one, round of applause. He bust his cherry in a comedy game. His cherry got popped. How did that go?
It was at the very end of the show, so that was pretty much the end of the show.
Mm-hmm.
I was trying to explain to her these are just jokes, but I guess she got into her feelings. I don't know.
Yeah, you go to a comedy show,
And I think she was intoxicated too. So
it was a he or a she?
no, it was a she. Yeah, it was a she.
She was there with a group of friends, or
Yeah,
okay.
she was there with a few.
Yeah, it's a little difficult, especially when it's a group. One-on-one is easy, but if it's a group,
Well, no, everybody at her table was cool. She was the.
I'd have said, tell that bitch to be quiet. Somebody at that table, because see, all bets are off. I had talking to another comic last night. We recorded this pod. It'll be out in a couple of weeks. One of the things I was told by somebody way funnier than me was a comedy mentor was like, Jay, you got to joke up. You joke down a lot. You punch down a lot. You're a really mean comic.
Oh wow!
You
I haven't displayed. I mean, I haven't seen it yet.
Oh, I'm a fucker. Okay. Yeah, Brett's seen it.
Mhm.
Yeah, I'm an asshole, and I like it.
I mean, it can work. Corey Holcomb.
Yeah, it works. But in order for me to get there, especially like with an audience member, because the audience never did anything to me. A lot of times it's the word I want to use is like a defense mechanism because my shit is not landing like I wanted to. I'm so committed to the bit, like this shit was hitting when I was driving over here, goddamn it. Y'all motherfuckers ain't laughing. Now I'm mad.
When I was at home in the mirror.
Yeah, now I'm mad, and now I'm gonna take it all off. Fuck all y'all, and y'all got it here free anyway. Y'all ain't pay, so y'all gonna get this workout. But I had to learn, like, nah, don't do that. Don't do that. But now, if somebody is heckling you, and I know, at least from what I know and from some of the act that I've seen from you, you're a likable, nice comic. You go up there very welcoming and say, hey guys, you real cool. You just Joey Boom Box, and then somebody started heckling. I'd have ate her ass for lunch with jelly.
No, did he?
Jelly, Brett.
I prefer syrup.
Chris Rock. Yeah, I was about to
You
say.
say, what you about? You're a jelly or syrup guy?
On my biscuits, jelly.
I tried jelly one time. I was at GRC. All right, GRC Gladding Residence Center. It's now a big. Anyway,
That's why they had to rebuild it.
because we
left too much DNA.
Let's do it. And this is some weird shit. This is why the theme for tonight is how do you go there? How do you get there? Okay, how do you get there, Sean? I can see this is how I got there. We were drunk, me and a young lady, and we were making out, and we were making out, and then it was time to do, before we got to the main course, it was time to do some hors d'oeuvres, right? Some hors d'oeuvres. And some hors d'oeuvres. That's what we was doing, some hors d'oeuvres. And so I was
opening act.
yeah, the open, and I was looking for something because I was still, I don't, body fluids and body liquids. Like I need something to dull the taste. Like not to say that she was okay now. She was regular, but still, I was still one of those prude motherfuckers. Like, and it was the dead. It was a little bit sticky in there. So I go in the refrigerator to go look for. I don't know why. I was looking for whipped cream. That's what it was. That was when whipped cream was a thing.
Okay. Was this your house or hers?
It was her apartment.
Okay.
And no whipped cream, but there was some Welch's grape jelly. And why did I go grab her roommate's grape jelly, by the way, out of the refrigerator? We on the floor. I said, turn that big ass over.
This is like in the living room or in her room?
In her living room. Her roommates left. They had a girls' night. And
okay. So she wasn't coming back.
They not coming back for a while. And I said, and that's how Puffy started. Grape jelly.
Yeah.
I mean, that's how it starts. Now, I didn't have the capital or the tax bracket of Puffy. I was just a college student back then, and it started with grape jelly. But imagine that if you're a billionaire, where
some Polana home food.
Where could that
Preserve
you?
Yeah.
You're going to get some good.
Just think about it. When you first get rich, and you tell the girl, I want you to suck my toes. She just jump down there and do it.
And do it. You think girls fuck for money?
She gonna do
Yes.
everything.
Yeah.
Why would girls admit that they're fuck?
It's the oldest profession in the world.
Why wouldn't a woman look? I mean, maybe it's
They don't want to be called a whore.
Yeah.
Women, fuck it. A guy can say whatever, call you all types of bitches.
don't do that.
Women will be like, fuck you,
Yeah.
But another chick calls a chick a whore or whatever, and they're like really offended.
Especially if they got
Missed a lot of the show.
especially if they got like details and evidence to back it up.
What kind?
Well, then you probably are a whore then.
The girls
Yeah.
will tell each other
Somebody has
stuff,
detail.
and they get mad at you, and then they will divulge all the secrets.
So a girl will tell on another girl?
Oh yeah, they tell it all the time.
I ain't never know. What tell me?
Oh man, I've been I've been in them circles, and
And what?
that's how I found out about a lot of girls in the dorm.
Oh, well, I think hating. That was some hating.
Yeah, they hate. That's what they do. As soon as they start hating, I start taking notes.
I think if you make the environment conducive for women to come out and say, yes, I fucked you for a meal tonight, they would do it.
No.
I don't know nobody that's like.
I've known women that do not. I've been married 18 years next week. But back when I was out here, I've known women who claimed they had their own stuff together, but probably didn't have none in their refrigerator because they didn't eat, they didn't cook, and they had a man or had a man, would find men that would take them out to dinner. At least if there's 30 days in a month, 15 out of that 30.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I never judged her for it or judged the women that do it. Shit, I would love for somebody to cover my tab, man, woman, or hyena, for a good, decent meal. I don't give a who. You know what I'm saying? So what you got me?
I was just reading Black Snowflake's comics.
And it says,
Ooh boy, there's a lot of.
all right, get one in.
Oh, they're kind of connected.
Go ahead. We can't have that.
Go ahead, man. You got it. You're the host.
Oh, okay. So yeah.
I'm the fat stuttering kid. Remember that?
You slimmed down, Brent. Brent, what was the biggest you were at?
286.
And you're at what now?
245.
How you lose 45 pounds?
Easy. Stop eating donuts.
But you got Oreo.
Donuts are
You got an Oreo flavored drink. I'm not even gonna put the company out there, but yeah, damn, that shit.
It's zero sugar. I don't like zero sugar, but I'm still gonna try it.
Well, I mean, if I was Puffy's lawyer, quick, easy defense, because they said that these freak offs went for days.
Yeah, that sounded like they had to get IVs and shit.
Yeah.
Oh, ain't that much fucking in the world.
We've established they have the baby oil, so that takes care of the women. But who are these men that are fucking for days?
Yeah.
Because I fuck it like an hour, maybe hour and a half tops.
Shit.
Yeah, I can
Like
eat that for days. You know, I can like get
You
one
can
or
fuck
two.
for days?
No,
days.
I can do one this day, one the next day.
Yeah, that's great. You see how I'm looking over?
Yeah. So technically I can go for days if I just once a day.
Yeah, that's a good point, Joey.
Now when I was young, I might get 3 or 4.
Even when I was young, and the cats used to,
Yeah, but that's you gonna bust one, get a sandwich,
Kool-Aid.
yeah, look at a little TV,
a nap.
yeah, and then she might be like, "Ooh, let's go again."
Round 2 or something else.
Yeah, and then you go to sleep for the rest of the night. You get up just before work. And be like,
I think they might have been on, even if they was on ecstasy, because I think they was probably taking a lot of MDMA. I don't think ecstasy could get you. You gotta inject your dick. You got to put you got to do some point. You put a tourniquet around that motherfucker. I'm not doing it all night. I'm sitting here thinking right now, if the fucking starts around, say, 2 or 1, right? And we fucking till the sun come up. Sun come up at 6, 7 in the morning.
yeah,
That's an all-nighter. That's 5 to 6 to 7 hours. Now, I don't think it's constant, but because there's multiple people there, and a dude is gonna try, a straight man is gonna try all the samples.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna try all the samples. But even still, by the time I get to about, if by the time I get to about 2 or 3 in the morning, I'll be like, baby, you're just gonna have to we're gonna just have to look at each other for. We're just looking at each other. We fucking with our eyes, because I ain't got it in me. I ain't got it in me. So.
Hey, 2 or 3 minutes for this one. Yeah,
you feel like maybe you'd have been at a Puffy party.
I just had a good imagination.
Yeah,
I'm thinking how I would enjoy the evening.
Him and TD Jakes.
Yeah. No, not in the same room. He will be down the hall.
He'll be down the hall.
Yeah.
I think TD Jakes allegedly would have had. I think he would have had a gimp mask.
He said he's a power bottom.
Yeah, he had a gimp mask on, and with the what do you call those things? A gag ball in his mouth.
Mm-hmm.
And shit. Well, everybody's kink is their kink, but don't go have a $1,000,000 church and then do that. But then again, don't shame people for.
Black Snowflake said it takes a long time on meth to finish. So if you on meth, he's just gonna be doing.
And that's what somebody said. I think the bodyguard not the bodyguard. I saw some on my algorithm said, because when a lot of cats, if you get locked up and they suspect he probably has a drug habit, he's going through those drug withdrawals, because you can't get no drugs unless somebody, you didn't pay somebody to smuggle it in or whatever. So whatever you own, whether it's meth, speed, whatever your drug of choice was, Mr. Combs, those first couple of weeks, nigga, you going through it, you shitting, pissing, don't know which way you's up. If you fuck the charges, you like, somebody give me some of my fix, goddammit. Give me my fix.
Well, I mean, they will ask you if you have a habit.
Uh-huh.
So
can you get that methadone?
They'll give you methadone when you get locked up. Don't talk like that.
I've been locked up, but I ain't never.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
I ain't never had no habits or nothing.
What? You don't have to say what the charge was.
Oh, driving.
Oh,
they go hard. Well, policeways they did on me for.
But so
driving on a suspended.
So you had to go. Did you go in front of a magistrate that night? Was it a weekend deal or?
Yeah. Well, you always get locked up until. Well, I mean, not always get locked up. But they lock you up until you can see the judge, and They'd be like, let him go. Court is such and such day.
Were you locked up with other human beings, or you had a cell? See, please, law
Well,
enforcement.
It's always in Richmond City. Their shit is too crowded. They're gonna give you the ticket and tell you to report to court. Henrico seemed to always have room for people to sleep on the floor. So yeah, you get caught.
Oh, wait, you're sleeping on the floor in a
Typically,
local, in a local county jail or local jail.
Well, I mean, I haven't been in trouble in a few years.
Thank God. But other human beings, other men are there.
Yes, typically, because they got like 2 holding tanks.
I have nothing. Can I get a shake? I have nothing. I'm naked out here.
No, they give you a bed and sheeting and stuff, but you putting it on the floor in the middle of the day room. Because usually the cells usually have 2 people to a cell and a third person on the floor in the cell. So then when
you got to get along with your cellmates, right?
I mean, you don't know. You usually just meeting this guy.
Well, we all in here because we all in here because we got caught. You understand? Yeah. So I'm not saying shit. I mean, God, please don't look. I'm too small to get locked up. Please, Lord Jesus, don't let me.
You shouldn't have no problems in jail. It's when you get to prison. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't want to go to prison, Lord. See, that's what Puffy. After you come off of your drug rehab or whatever, that's the first prayer you should. Please, don't look, because R. Kelly had that, and his mind was telling him no.
But his body
was telling him yes.
You remember Richard Pryor talking about when he was in jail?
When I mean, I'm a Richard Pryor fan.
He said you had to be funny
to talk yourself out, keep motherfucker off.
Keep him off the booty. Yeah. Yeah, I was telling jokes when they wasn't happening.
I think what's the guy's name? Ali Sadiq. He is another former former felon, turned his life around and used comedy. And God, you got to be funny if you can use jail experiences from jail and turn those into comedy. That is a tragedy, I guess. I mean, it's got to be something there. What you got, B?
Black Snowflake said people go to the hospital to get it down when they're on meth.
To get their wiener?
Get it to go down.
Yeah, so yeah, I think
when they're on meth.
Yeah, I think like I saw this interview of this guy. He was he looked foreign, but he looked old. He looked like an old '90s porn actor who got thrown out of the business, but he looked like he was still escorting or doing. Matter of fact, he said he was an escort, and he was he looked like he still would do those type of drugs, like not heroin or fentanyl or them, but he might have been into MDMA and meth and crystal meth and shit like that, but not teeth losing crystal meth. It looked like he had money to where he would do. Anyway, he got arrested down in Miami, and he did one of those, where the camera's up in the corner and the cop come in and interview. So one of these cop interviews, and this guy was singing a whole song. I wish I could play it, but the
AI algorithm.
Yeah, the technology right now is escaping me. But no, he was like, yeah, I know Sean Combs. And the cop was like, yeah, go on.
Yeah.
And Cassie too. And he was like, yeah, go on. And he was like, yeah, he's hired me. This was like,
yeah, my wife was telling me
under the radar. This was because the way it's like when somebody tells you a story, you're like, nigga, you fugazi. Like this is you just saying this shit because you just locked up and you look like you went on a bender and you a little bit cuckoo. You might be mentally unstable or whatever. But when he was telling this cop in this interview, he was like, yeah, Sean Combs hires me. I'm pretty much I'm a male escort and I'm a sex slave. And in essence, I lay pipe to whoever he tells me to lay pipe to. pause on all of that I just said. But this nigga said that shit for real. No lie, right? And so I remember seeing this video on one of those, you know, ghetto websites. I won't say ghetto website, cultural websites. And I was just like, that's weird. He's just doing it for a buck. Because a lot of people go on the internet and do crazy shit for clicks and likes and stuff, but you're locked up, right? So I doubt you're doing it for that. Anyway, you fast forward it to today, because I think this was maybe 6 months ago or even before the news broke with him getting his house raided and the Cassie stuff and everything. You put that two and two together and you're like, yo, he might have been one of them dudes that go in there and say, you know, where's the where's the Puffy? Cassie? You know, and just fucking all night. And they're probably saying, you talking like you Bush. No, I feel a little sad, especially for people that probably didn't even have anything to do. They probably went to a Puffy party, you know, thinking it's a party, didn't hang around, you know, when the lights went out. They left early. Good people that's probably in the entertainment business is going to get swept up in this whole thing just because somebody say, I saw you pulling out of Puffy's driveway. You know, don't associate me with him. Don't do it.
But how many parties did he have to throw before the word got out? That this is what the whole thing of puppy parties are.
Yeah, I mean, people do.
If I knew, I don't care how good the party's gonna be. I don't care how good the snack's gonna be there. I'm not coming.
Snacks are.
You got to know. See, I think for you, I think you would have to know exactly, like,
who all gonna be up in
there. Yeah, you got levels. Brett has. If you haven't, go back on past episodes. There are levels where Brett checks off.
But he said snacks are effective.
What kind of snack?
Good snacks, man. You got the Twinkies and the chicken.
That's all Puffy need. Some Twinkies and some baby oil, right?
Some Subway sandwiches.
Hey, his
and you're gonna be
at Brentley 1437. If you got some Twinkies and some baby oil, holler at your boy.
Got you an Italian BMT from Subway.
For Joey Boom Box is the peanut butter cookies from 7-Eleven. You dangle those sons of bitches around, you know.
Gonna do a little something strange for you.
I don't.
That's the spot.
I can't.
That's the spot. Like
I can't commit to that.
Bohemian Grove. That's the spot, B.
Oh.
That's out in Northern California. That's a place where they say all the movers and shakers go, and it's men only, which is that in of itself. They burn. They got film of this, by the way. They burn. I hopefully, hey, I'm just a little measly old podcaster. Don't come after me, goddammit. Don't play that shit. I do not play that shit. But they burn like stuff in effigy to like call in the fucking spirits of whatever the fuck they do, you know. But then they make decisions that allegedly they make decisions that affect things from who's gonna be the next president, who's gonna be the next king. They're kingmakers and shit, you know, shit like that. That's up in that. So it escaped because we was talking about something like that one day, and I was like, "What's the name of that place that they said Ronald Reagan fucking Richard Nixon or some shit with a fist in them or something?" It's a picture allegedly. That's some crazy shit, right? And I'm like, "It's a place in California like that?" That's like, well,
is kingmakers still exist? Because if they put forth Donald Trump to run against, because I'm going to be shocked
He's
as
a
hell
useful idiot.
if he wins.
He's a useful idiot.
Yeah.
I don't know how that happens.
I noticed when the techno bros, and I can't even call them bros because they not a brother or no fam, but the technocrats, them billionaire motherfuckers that can give however much money because they got the means to do it, and then he put them on his platform to have like you can't platform somebody like that. I don't even know why the fucking media covering them, giving them all this free, you know, because he says some of the craziest shit.
The cats and dogs thing.
Yeah, why are you even covering that? Like, who's the editor? Who's
half the
That's a
people
good
in the country
soundbite.
love him.
Yeah, but who's the editor? Like an editor, we remember when even in middle school, we had a middle school newspaper that had an editor and said, you can't say Sally sucked your dick in the school newspaper. You can't say that. But I'd be like, it's true. It happened. We must publish the facts. You know what I'm saying? And that has the editor that said, no, Jay, we mustn't put that in the 8th grade newspaper that Sally sucked your dick behind the school bleachers.
So what we need a bunch more Dan Ratters. They will just tell them everybody else.
Yes, you got somebody to call, speak to. When you say speak truth to power, like when you put the word truth out there, truth means a lot of shit to a lot of things, different things.
It's like your truth and my truth there, which don't make no sense to me.
Yeah, so I just think common sense, and then like he's a useful idiot. So they put him on the platform. A lot of people that had positions of power that gave this guy air, oxygen. That's what it is. He's like a fire, and the only way a fire can spread is you give him out. If you cut off the oxygen, it'll go out. Now we got to deal with this shit, and our kids and our grandkids got to deal with this shit. Because now some motherfuckers feel like they can call you a nigga to your face. Try me. Try me. That a song. Try Jesus, but don't try me, because I throw hands and I fight. I messed up the lyrics a little bit, but speaking of way.
I forgot that congresswoman's name, but she filed impeachment charges on a criminal inquiry into.
Was it the sister from Texas?
I think
Jasmine Crockett.
Yeah, filed charges on was it Clarence Thomas?
Yeah.
For his dealings.
How do you get to be that guy?
Clarence Thomas?
Yeah.
Baby oil.
Yeah, I think you got a lot of baby oil, alleged. You might have a lot of baby oil, but see, like he's Uncle Ruckus. I mean, we all knew Uncle Ruckus, right?
Yeah.
But we didn't think Uncle Ruckus could get to the Supreme Court, and I'd be damn, he is. He is at the motherfucking Supreme Court.
Mm-hmm.
I don't get it. He's also running for governor of North Carolina, and he's also running for president of the United States. Just a white Uncle Ruckus.
Right.
I don't understand. It's beneath me. If you get Trump to talk about cats, he can't talk about the 13,000 murders suspects over the border. Research it.
I mean,
I do. I
okay.
don't even need to research it. How did the white man get to the country?
That's not American news, though. That's another country.
I mean, if we're going to talk about, if we're going to extrapolate a conversation to people coming across the border, legally or illegally, let's say illegally, the whole country, motherfuckers, I'm a big proponent of educational video. I'm always still looking for different points of view, educate myself so I don't sound ignorant, because I talk crazy. I talk crazy on this internet. So B know because he know me for a long time. Joe might know because he's known me for a little bit now. But I'm highly intelligent. I just sometimes y'all just piss me the fuck off, and I can't help myself. When I say y'all, I'm talking about people who, and it's not personal. It's just I get it. There are murderers that possibly could be coming across the border into the United States. And even though we live in the United States, okay, that's the story. There could be fucking a whole bunch of mounted Canadian police crossing over the New Hampshire border from Canada, if that was the case. But nobody's giving a fuck about that.
We can worry about 13,000 people coming across the border. We got millions of angry white men right now with AR-15s. Going in, shooting up schools, shooting up stuff every day.
And then just historically, I remember I saw something about it's Thanksgiving coming up, 2 months. This is the end of the summer. We're in the fall.
Yeah.
Goddamn, the fucking pilgrims were fucking Puritans, uppity goddamn Catholics that made people wear scarlet letters and burn witches and shit. and they wanted to escape to have their own cult, and they came over. Natives was already on Cape Cod.
Hmm. My thing with the witches, what I thought was funny, it was like if you floated, you were a witch.
What?
If you drowned,
Well, that was
died,
400 years ago. They had,
yeah,
you know,
if you
400 years
died,
ago.
you were human.
Yeah.
But either way, you was gonna die.
I don't.
So swimming made you a witch?
Yeah, man. Crazy.
Yeah.
Crazy. But you could have, they could just say, hey, we here. And I saw the video, it was educating folks, Jamestown the same way. But they say, oh, we here, we come in peace, but we're going to take all your food because we hungry. It takes 4 months over. We got scurvy. We got smallpox. Y'all never heard of scurvy because the Indian natives never heard of scurvy because, you know, they were isolated. They weren't discovered. You gave these people diseases that killed them all. You saying that's just a joke? It was
The measles blanket they personally passed.
yeah, there was a person. It was a joke. He said, "When's the last time you saw two Indians, two natives together in the same place?" And I forgot the comment that said it.
I remember.
But when you think about it, that shit not funny.
Yeah.
Because they used to be the majority, you know, 500 years ago on this continent, and now you can't. So y'all can miss me with people coming across the border that burials. There probably is. Hopefully, we got law enforcement that'll lock their asses up. You know, but my point is, don't. What's the word I want to use? Don't use a blanket thing over people. If I got a gang problem in my neighborhood and I got the means to get the fuck out, I'm leaving.
Yeah.
If I got a crime problem where I live in my country or in my neighborhood or whatever, I'm gonna do what I can, especially if I got kids, especially if I want a leg, a hand up in the world. I'm going to try to leave the situation. What people are saying is you can leave, but just don't come here.
Oh yeah.
Go to your other shithole. This is how they talk. It's not Jay Grizzy's words. Go to your other shithole country with your disease, cat-eating self, and let us be mindless, spineless cowards to ourselves, wearing red hats to an orange-looking dude by ourselves. Just leave us alone. That's what they're saying. Go back to your country.
And these are the same people whose
Sorry,
ancestors
too much.
were eating mummies.
There was?
They were eating the mummies.
Oh, yeah. They fuck around, catch the
Egyptian mummies. The reason is that not a lot of them, these white folks in England were eating them.
they weirdos.
Is that like eating prunes or raisins or something?
Could be.
Yeah.
But it's weird. They're weirdos.
Yeah.
And that when that shit landed, I don't know why they stopped the campaign, stopped Kamala's campaign. Call them weird, because they are. The Vance dude is weird.
Oh, yeah.
The Walsh dude seems like he more the type of white man. I can't football coach.
Yeah.
He looked like he coached
Military.
yeah, military, gun rights on a
Yeah.
farm, feed his own kids with work the land with his hands and shit.
He had started the Gay Student Alliance in his school.
Yeah, friendly to everybody, not judging nobody, not being a mean asshole to people. I mean, what is wrong with people that they just want to? What is that? You know what it is? I'm sorry, I'm on my soapbox tonight, guys, and I ain't even drunk. See, this is what happened when I'm sober. You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, I'm gonna smoke some weed in a little bit so I can calm the fuck down. But y'all see y'all goddamn kids getting shot up left and right.
But don't want no that trouble.
Fuck wrong with you. Left and right. Every other day. And then now to the point where it don't surprise me. It's not moved.
Yeah.
You're not moved. I cried. My heart cried that time the Connecticut shit happened. Columbine shit happened. Nigga, I was out here getting ass, so I was thinking about you know, I'm just like, yeah, that sounds like some shit that they would do out there. But then they killing kindergartners.
Yeah. In Sandy Hook.
Yeah. And y'all ain't do nothing about it. Cowards. And they ain't got the nerve enough to sit there and say, we're going to give you prayers and, what else they say? Prayers and condolences.
Yeah. Thoughts and prayers.
Thoughts and prayers. And here that was 2012. Here we are 12 years later.
And we still got thoughts.
And still, yeah. And trust me, I know I'm a big Second Amendment guy. I know you are, right?
Yes.
I'm with the shits Okay, but I also know how to keep your weapon and clean, protecting from kids, keeping them away out of, especially mental. You know when somebody ain't right in the head, and you gonna give your kid a goddamn AK for his birthday, knowing he got mental issues, and he go to school and kill somebody else's kids, and then y'all come on prayers and condolences. We're not gonna do shit.
Check this out. As of August 31st, 527 people have been killed, and 1,755 people have been wounded in 432 shootings this year.
Is that school and high school, or just in general?
Just in general.
America got a gun problem. Because I mean, that's the first. I mean, hopefully I've never been in a situation where it escalated like that, because I know how to, what they call. First of all, a lot of times.
Oh, that was just the mass shootings where it's more than 4 victims.
Oh yeah.
The single shootings make it a lot higher.
People don't do. First of all, if crime is where poverty is, man.
Yeah.
You know.
No, there's a lot of white collar crime too.
They're white collar crime, but
Yeah, but that it doesn't involve
you might do
Yeah,
some
that's
type of
not
Nancy
about-
Pelosi type shit where you walk in and kill and hit somebody with a hammer.
Yeah.
You know, that's a white collar crime. But as far as taking out a weapon and shooting a ballistic bullet to kill someone, whether it's in defense or out of anger or whatever, that's some depraved shit, because unless your life is physically threatened, and I've never been in a situation where my life is threatened for me to pull my weapon to protect myself. Trust me, like Kamala said, I own a gun, and if you break in my house, I'm gonna shoot you. And I was like, people need to be saying yes. I said yes, girl, when she said that.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's like, what the fuck, crazy?
I was like, with the snap and everything?
Yes, I'm with the shit because they think we ain't. But she ain't had to say that, and she had to come back and say, you know what, I'm gonna get a little bit of trouble for saying that. And I'm like, no, don't backtrack on that. Stand on your sister girl. They're gonna be like, she's not a sister girl because her dad is Jamaican and her mom is South Asian. And I'm like, you're a sister.
Jamaicans? So Jamaicans aren't black?
I know. I mean, you're a sister to me if you show, you're a brother or a sister to me if you show you're a good human being. I'm gonna just say that.
She's an AKA.
Right. I'm gonna just leave that right there. You are always, when I say
Went to an HBCU.
when I greet people, what's up, brother? What's up, sister? How you doing, sister? How you doing, brother? That's not on some pro black shit. That's just my ethos. That's just the way I walk in my life. And some people who hungry. Somebody's stomach growling like a motherfucker. Maybe it's me.
I don't. I don't.
Sound like one of y'all having a baby out this bed. But what was I talking about there?
Kamala, and then we went into
Oh yeah,
it.
just I'm just done with this bullshittery.
Yeah.
You know, I'm just done with it. What we got tonight? Let's do some. Joe, what do you want to talk about, Joe? What's been on your mind? I know I scrambled your brain a little.
Yeah, I've been wanting to see the Vince documentary since it came out.
Oh yeah.
But I haven't. I've tried watching it 3 times and I've fallen asleep on it 3 times.
The critics have. I've seen it. I think I'm 5 episodes in.
Oh, so yeah, you only got 1 more.
Yeah. But see, I saw what the critics had to say about it before I saw it. I was gonna watch it regardless.
What did the critics say?
It was bad. It's not really. I mean, there was disclaimers put. If you saw the first episode,
I've seen half.
It was they said they filmed it. And we're talking about Vince McMahon, former CEO and founder of WWE, who was recently the controversy. Well, he's been sued. He's under federal investigation. He's done some other dirty shit too. Him and John Laurinaitis allegedly.
Yeah, Johnny H.
But see, they say Vince was shedding on.
Yeah.
I'm like, yo, what did you? What I mean, he is old though, George.
I mean, my thing, because you're probably not going to get the answers or the truth you want because
he owes. I mean, Vince, you owe us that.
It was supposed to have been, from my understanding, because I might know a little bit more about this than I do the Puffy thing.
Right.
that was supposed to be like one of the selling points to get people to re-sign.
Because to let him shit on you?
No, to have your way with this woman. I don't know what her name.
Oh,
let's just call her Ernestine or something. He was trying to re-sign Brock.
Janelle Grant. She put her name.
Okay.
Janelle Grant.
Trying to re-sign Brock. And I mean, Brock is married disabled.
Yeah, he offered it up.
Right. So it's like, it's like, you want a steak or you want steakums?
Was Sable?
Yeah.
So Janelle Grant?
Yeah. Who? Because I don't know what the woman looked like.
She looked like a normal.
I don't imagine her looking like Sable.
She looked like a normal middle-aged. She might be in her early 30s.
Middle-aged.
Yeah.
So Brock Lesnar was supposed to have his way with a middle-aged woman. This is supposed to make him sign a multi-year deal.
Did you? I mean, you remember when? And this is tying in to the Vince and Sable thing, but I don't know if you got to this episode yet, where they said, and I forgot this even happened.
Oh, that she sued Vince?
She sued Vince because they tried to get her to do some lascivious stuff. And she did do a lot of stuff on air with Vince. Mm-hmm. Same thing with Trish Stratus. They made Trish Stratus bark like a dog. And he said, strip.
Yeah.
And I thought when the suits came out and they said that he was sexually harassing some of the workers, that the first person I thought of was Trish Stratus and Sasha Banks and Sable. Because
what was the Sasha Banks?
Sasha left in a weird way.
Yes, but from my understanding,
was she a champion?
She was tag team champions, but they brought back Naomi.
Yeah,
they didn't bring back Sasha.
But supposedly she didn't like the way the story. Her and Naomi was being booked.
This is just my hunch, and this is not proven by nobody, because this should go out to the whole wide world and then 3 universes. You did. Mm-hmm. So, I got a strong feeling they tried to pull some funny shit with Sasha, and Sasha was like, "Y'all got the wrong one. Y'all got me fucked up." And she was like, "I'm out. Y'all can fire me and y'all can let me go for whatever, but for this, y'all want me." I think, because I think when you put that type of leverage over folks, especially when it comes to sex, in that industry, you got to imagine, because they had the whole ring boy shit. That was some weird Pat Patterson shit. They brought back Pat Patterson after that shit.
I'm not going to deny it can be taken as a respect thing, because what I heard about Mickie James when she got let go the last time, they milked all of her stuff back home and
she's married.
Yeah,
she's married to a guy. They don't live too far from.
But this was supposed to have been Johnny Ace that supposedly did that.
She probably didn't want to put out for him. I honestly believe when you've got a position of power and you have run amok and like ain't nobody check you, ain't no woman check you, especially if the wrestlers, if the athletes know this is the way it's be, they do ring rats all the time. I remember I saw, this is a funny ass story now that I'm saying. Back in the day, house show here in Richmond, Virginia, WWE, early 2008, I want to say. I took my kids to see, I think it was Raw.
Okay.
Show was great. Kids didn't like all the pyro because it's very loud. So if you ever take your kid to a pro wrestling show, make sure you get them earplugs, because if they're young, that scared the shit out. Fuck with, they're still traumatized. They hear bang. They that Rey Mysterio, daddy. But show's over. People piling out of the Coliseum, so that lets you know we don't even have a Coliseum anymore.
Yeah.
But they were filing out the Coliseum, and I'm just people watching, And I always people watch. If you've been to the wrestling matches at the Coliseum,
come up under.
Yeah, okay. You know where the athletes go in and go out or whatever, and I'm just my eye is just not moving because I'm just being nosy. Who do I see? First thing I see is a sister. She looked like she was offering a lot for going to a wrestling match in the audience, right?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, she did. She looked like that's like let's say we go into a football game, we all would dress in sports attire or football attire.
Yeah.
Even women would go dressed very casually, but then there's this one gaudy bitch, a lady. I'm sorry. That you see her, her face is all dead, her hair's all dead, tight fitting, yeah, looking like, yeah, she's looking like fuck you doing, baby? This is a goddamn football game.
Yeah.
She's selling something. I mean, that's just me. That's just me, right? Maybe I've just been in a pimp game too. I mean, I've been going to strip clubs too, you know. But so as I'm focusing on this entryway of the wrestlers, I see this chick and she walks. Now the Coliseum is sparse. It's not filled to the rafters. So when somebody is making a beeline to the railing and looking like her, if you're a straight man, you will notice that shit. That's even with my kids. I say, I'm coming. Hold on 1 second. I see that thing walking, and guess who come behind a curtain and did one of these numbers?
The Blue Meanie.
Peanut Head.
Who Peanut Head?
Y'all don't know who Peanut Head is? Let me holler at you, player.
I was about to say, you'll be taking on the Undertaker. Yeah.
You'll be taking on tonight the Undertaker. And I said,
I don't even know why that just popped in my head.
Teddy Long took that young girl back, and he said, you won't see you ain't gonna see the Undertaker tonight. You gonna see Peanut Head, Teddy Long, goddammit. Teddy Long
Stroker.
looked like me, bald, darker skin. You know, used to be a referee, turned into a manager, left WCW, got a job.
Remember when you had the curl?
Yeah,
the
yeah. But he was a character. I mean, he didn't change. He had his suit on, whatever, because he was general manager or something like that, right? He pulled the curtain back, and he saw old girl. Oh, because I think old girl know the game. She must be a regular, you know. And Teddy Long say, you know, get me. No, he just gave her like walk around. I'm gonna let you. I saw the whole thing play out. I said, damn, Teddy Long getting rats.
Have you seen him doing like interviews?
Yeah, he's funny.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he's funny. He's a real dude. He talked about how Ric Flair called him a nigga.
He doesn't like John Lord.
Yeah, he don't like Johnny Ace. Anyway, so it goes to say I saw the Sable bit on the Netflix documentary where she was sitting on Vince's table looking like Sable. And Vince was like, yeah, they was doing this all in front. Now looking back at the allegations, they doing this all in front of Linda McMahon, all in front of Stephanie, all in front of goddamn Shane. Shane said, and I'm not going to ruin it for you, I'll let you get to the episode, but I'll tease it a little bit. Shane said, yeah, I felt some kind of way. When your dad is out here looking like he trying to fuck Trish Stratus and he's still married to your mom, and Shane was probably in his 20s or 30s or whatever, you still feel some kind of way, even if you know that's entertainment. And he said, but Vince blurred a lot of lines. And when this lawsuit came out, and when Janelle Grant, this lady said that they was doing what they running trains on her, he's making her go into the office. He had a special room for her and shit. Like, you can't be doing. Vince was in his Vince 70 plus.
Mm-hmm.
You know, McMahon is 70 plus, and you got a 32-year-old woman. Not a girl. She chose it. I'm gonna go to Brent. She chose.
Oh, she chose it, man.
She chose.
She could have walked away at any time.
She got a nice check.
Yeah.
She got a nice payout.
Mm-hmm. And she got those grapefruit too.
Well, no, isn't that supposedly what happened? She didn't get.
She didn't
get all her millions, so she sued him to get the rest of the money.
And so you would say she should have not gotten any compensation for whatever she went through because she chose to do it. See, I don't think she chose. I think if you're her, I know you're gonna. I've been soft. I paused. You want to have that?
No, I'm just saying that she didn't choose. The way to do it would be then to go to the police.
But if you go to the police, if they got Jimmy Snooker off for murdering his girlfriend, what do you think they're gonna do to this young girl? If she's,
Fire her?
fire her,
Get a blackball from the industry.
right? And if that's how you make your living, I mean, I can see why a woman, and that's not to say, I can see anybody saying, you know what, I'm gonna double check all of this before I go to the next level because I'm getting a windfall here. I'm getting generational wealth type money
Potentially.
potentially because he's doing foul shit.
She chose money over self-respect.
Y'all get in these comments and let us know how you feel about that. I mean, honestly, that's a tough one. That's a tough one, Brett. I see where you're coming from, but you can't treat people like that and get away with it.
Yeah, well, if the person let them treat it like that,
No, you can't. Even if
then
they
you have got
all right. Do you think? Let me ask you both this, and y'all can answer. I'm gonna lay out. Do you all think that some people are predisposed to being abused? Like they can easily be manipulated into some type of abuse. Look at a cult, or look at someone easily falling into a cult. Do you think that's possible?
Oh yes, it's very possible.
No, you don't.
Yeah, some people can be manipulated, some people can't. I think that's just the human condition.
Right. I think that she was probably gullible. She met somebody that's, I mean,
Gullible and greedy.
is that a sin to be greedy? I mean, they say yes, greed is a sin, but
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
I'm the atheist.
Yeah, right. I got
Remember that one?
yeah. Is it a sin to want to get ahead? Pause. I mean, especially in the corporate world, is it a sin? Do I got ambition? I want to get ahead, man or woman.
It's easier for
Would
a
you?
camel to fly through the head of a needle than it is for a rich man to get into the kingdom of heaven.
What that got to do with the? What the fuck that got to do?
It says, and so if you want to gather wealth and become rich, you're not gonna get into heaven.
No, that ain't got nothing to do with getting ahead in corporate world.
Why are you trying to get in the head corporate world?
Because I got ambition. I want to make something out of my life.
And get rich.
If I get rich in
or
the
just
process,
you want to have a nice.
if I want nice shit, I want to, I want. We live in America. If I want nice shit, then yeah.
To get nice stuff, you need money.
Right.
And what did Jesus tell? What did Jesus tell all his disciples?
I don't know.
Give away your money.
Oh, just live like a pauper.
Yeah,
we don't.
God
This is Jesus. This is alleged. This is 20-some thousand, 2,000 and some odd years since the man has transitioned and is now the Messiah. So I don't know what the fuck he was telling them back then. And it's okay that
book that was written and people said
it's okay. It's okay that it was written in a book. I'm saying, how does that apply to modern day somebody with ambition saying, I want to make money in a capitalistic society so I could just have a decent life?
Oh, nothing wrong with that. I'm pro-capitalist.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Anybody, and I'm just using her, Janelle Grant example. Let's say she said, I got a job working for WWE. For whatever, I think she worked in the ad department or something. It'd be different if it was an old middle-aged man that was the supervisor in the mailroom and she was fucking him. That'd be almost different, but this is the CEO of the whole goddamn shebang coming in, hitting on me, saying, yeah, go ahead and give up the box. You gonna lick this gooch and all that. That's a great callback. I'm just saying, like, and she's like, damn. And she's saying to her, if you do, you can get out of this entry level position within the company, and I'll make you my personal assistant. You set your price here. In essence, that's what he was doing. $500,000 a year job to work in public relations or whatever. I'm setting you up. Now you can fuck with me. You can fuck with Johnny Ace. You can fuck with Brock Lesnar. I don't give a fuck who you fuck with, but you gonna let me shit on you. Literally, you gonna let me do a number two? And she said
yes.
But she said yes. But if the bait is dangled enough, and if you're kind of like, what is it, vulnerable? If you're like a vulnerable person, like say you just graduated from college. You use no, okay, that's not a good example. I was about to use somebody we know that allowed that gave us some liberties. You know what I'm saying? But even still, I had a conversation with her. I'm thinking now I got to put it into my life and say, yo, you're right. You let us do that, but you ain't got to do that no more.
If I'm thinking,
And I think you went back and did some more.
Oh yeah. Now, in her case was different because she told me she loved it.
Yeah, she liked it, and it's okay. Is that like it's like
it was what she wanted to do, when she wanted to do it, and who she wanted to
it's
do it.
empowering to some people, and I'm sure Miss
It
Grant.
wasn't about power for her. It was about Lord. It was about getting the net.
Shout out to her.
Yeah.
I wonder whose wife she is.
Fair exchange ain't no robbery.
Ain't no robbery, brother.
Yeah.
Ain't none. And that's a fair exchange. If I'm allowing you to do these things to me, the least you can do is break me off.
Mm-hmm.
And it's nothing wrong. There's nothing wrong with that.
That was the one problem. He didn't follow through on what he said he was
Right.
going to do.
That's some whole ass shit, Vince.
Yeah.
You know, and that's why you getting in trouble for it.
And pay your hoes, Vince.
Yeah, pay them. You know, and don't. Well, first of all, you can start by not treating women like they ask. You know, second-class citizens, sexual objects, and all that. Let them choose. A real pimp do that. A real pimp is gonna let a woman choose. You don't have to use your influence over them to get something from them sexually. Is how I think. I don't know how my guests tonight and co-hosting think, but to get a woman, you catch more flies with honey than with all that manipulating shit. Like to manipulate a girl out her drawers is some bullshit to me. Come on, talk about it, B.
You are so wrong.
You talk. That it sounds like you talking about.
Well, let me preface this by saying that the different age groups.
Yeah, I'm talking as a grown man now.
Yeah.
If you're an adult, let's say.
I mean, because 21 is adult.
But yeah, you're not mentally. You playing.
You're an adult.
You playing games though at 21. You playing coochie games.
You're an adult.
You time to play the game.
See, it's all about the game and how you play it.
Yeah, but at 21, that's you playing it. Now, by the time I got married or got into the place of my life, and this is just me in my late 20s, early 30s, I was just like, yo, I can't. It's first of all, it was coming too easy, and that's not a brag. That's a humble brag. But I mean, when pussy will come and falling off.
They wanted it.
I know they
That's
did.
the nature of women.
But I couldn't stay in that cane no more, bro. I couldn't.
Yeah.
I'd have been one step from Puffy's house. I couldn't.
Yeah.
I was like, yo, I had to ask one girl. I said, yo, what the fuck wrong with you?
Mm-hmm. That's how women are at that age now.
Why is you like this? You got not being judgy. I was genuinely like, you showed us like sucking a lot of dick.
Yeah.
And it's hard for a man to say, yeah, you know.
So you can't say no, none for me.
No, not for me, but I'm gonna tell you, honey, you need to check yourself before you wreck
My
yourself.
job is going home sloppy.
Because ain't no man going, I mean, there's a reason why there's women out here. This is one thing I always get on my soapbox about. If you are our age and I'm a black Gen X representing, and you still single, I look at you funny. That's just me being judgy.
How long
That's
you been married?
20, almost 20 years. I've known her for 20, married 18. You know.
18 next week.
Yep, next week. And so I get
As a single guy that's been out here in these last 20 years.
I get judged. Don't try to date. Just grab one up.
You acting like the women that are out there now are worthy of being grabbed up.
Yes, they are.
I mean, you can still date though.
Yes.
That's how you make the distinction.
Yes, but when the last time you took somebody on a date?
That's like Duck Duck Goose. Ho, ho, ho. Tag you.
Tag you it.
Yeah.
That's it. And then we out of here.
No.
We out of here.
Y'all not out there dating and doing these things, but it's easy to
It
talk
wasn't
about.
that long ago when I did that. I ducked. I ducked
It
a
was
lot.
It was 20 years ago when you was doing this.
Yeah, 2004. What's the difference between 2004 and 2024? I don't think human relations has changed that much.
How old are you?
I'm 52.
So you can find somebody within, I'll say, 12 to 13-year bracket. So you can go as low as 40.
Yeah. But right
As
now,
high as
yeah, because
they-
right now, I'm not dating anybody in Franklin.
But have you
I got
picked a
mean,
town?
It's too many things. See,
But it's a small town, so
there's Richmond and right
Yeah, I
there,
want
Chesterfield.
Yeah, but I'm 80 miles away,
well,
so I got to move back up here.
get a corn-fed white woman that's like
I
eat.
don't want a white one.
What do you want, Brett?
I want a sister.
There's a lot of sisters. I'm gonna hook
Yes,
you up.
that's why I want. That's why I want to come back to Richmond.
Yeah, I'm gonna hook you up.
Speaking of, how's Dory doing?
She's doing great.
This man.
Yeah, no, she's doing okay.
Yeah.
She should have been here tonight, but I don't know what happened, and it's okay. I'm sure she'll
She
be
had to
back.
borrow a car, so you know how that is.
Yeah, no, I'm getting
She
to the.
could have rode me on. Rode with me. And you said,
When you see a man or a woman, and you
What's your talk game like?
Hmm?
What's your talk game like?
a talk game?
Yeah, like, can you just start up a
can you
conversation?
rap a taste?
Oh yeah.
So you don't see anybody that appeals to you, be like, hey, I need to talk to her.
I'm not looking at anybody in Franklin,
Okay,
and I'm too far away to probably look at anybody here.
I have driven
I will
300
I
miles
will not do that.
for some of the greatest.
Yeah, haven't you never seen To Catch a Predator? Them niggas trash.
No.
All you gotta do is put yourself out there.
I'm not buying Mike's Hard Lemonade for nobody.
Well, I'm not saying that, but I'm
It
just
tastes okay. It tastes okay.
a little travel, you know.
See the world, so gas money $3 a gallon.
So when
Fill up a tank of gas.
I move back up here though, it's on.
I'm trying to get you in the game early.
Early, yeah, you got to start down, bro. B, we're gonna book a Goldberg, you how she did on Color Purple. You can be married. And
Yeah.
we can find you a wife, cook you some bacon, have some donuts with her.
Ooh,
Donuts and bacon, man.
You sleep in on
I
Sunday.
don't know about that. That's an odd combination, but donuts.
I had that maple bacon donut. It was pretty.
I can't experiment. Like I'm kind of basic like that.
With your snacks, like
No,
peanut
but
butter?
donuts.
Your
But,
donuts. But favorite donut.
you know the donut shop out there.
They cakey or they fried?
It's fried
Okay.
out by the airport.
Mm-mm.
On Williamsburg Road. It's a donut.
It's a donut shop.
Yes.
They're good.
Yes.
I might try them.
They have it's called Apple Crumb,
Mm.
and it's a.
The diabetic in me is just.
They put the little apples with the apple goo on the inside.
Mm.
Is powdered.
The cinnamon brown sugar on top.
No, I don't even know what crumb is.
Oh.
Like I think like the stuff that'd be on the apple pie, like a
Yeah.
streusel pie.
Yeah.
And oh my goodness, that shit is incredible.
God, I got a sweet tooth now, and
Yeah, I like the raspberry jelly one, the lemon, and then like the eclair ones. Those are my three.
Okay.
So if a sister's serving you that, you should ask her out. Just when you go get a jelly donut. You too picky. Can't be picky, man.
She can be picky.
No, you can't.
I understand being picky, but like you don't even get to that point. You gotta see somebody.
You
gotta
can't be
get
picky
somebody in your sights.
because there's a reason why folks are still out here looking, because you being too goddamn. It ain't what you. When I met my wife, I said, "God damn, this is as good as it's gonna get."
I'm lost at where am I being picky at?
Because you
that's
had-
what I'm
because I
saying.
know
You don't
you
see
had
anybody that.
Because you had one.
Yes.
Yeah, you've had
I need
women.
to talk to her.
We're working on that in a conversation.
I'm in Franklin.
The town ain't got.
Don't
nothing to
nobody
do
in
with
Franklin got a fat ass?
it.
They're all over the place.
The town ain't got nothing to do with it.
Yes, it is.
No,
Everybody's cousins, and everybody seems to be my cousin.
but it's a.
So
You ain't got nobody that you ain't related to?
You're here in this.
every time we go out, someone with my dad, he's like, "Oh yeah, that's your cousin so and so."
Yeah, you gotta get out of yourself.
All right, so what's the next city next to Franklin?
Suffolk. She's probably like 30 miles away.
Oh,
Yeah, that's good.
that's a
I
decent
don't
drive.
know. I don't know anybody in Suffolk.
And there
You
you go.
gotta
That's-
be somewhere. You
I
gotta,
don't know where to go in Suffolk.
ladies,
I have no
ladies, and maybe gentlemen, because he bought baby oil. But at Brooklyn 1437 is
I didn't buy it.
where you get it from?
Tia gave me her extra bottle.
Oh, yeah, we gonna go in now. Yeah, we going in now, motherfucker. Brent is out here and he is picky. Let me let you know that right now.
I am not picking.
You gotta not live in this town because all his cousins live there. Okay.
I'm just saying, we live in the South.
He can't.
Full of fat asses.
I'm sure he has fucked
And I'm
his
a
third
fan.
cousin before. You fucked a cousin, I'm sure. You know, and
You're a cousin from where?
His cousin.
Oh,
he's fucking. So let's strike that from the record.
There's no evidence for that.
Yeah, just pick up by the hair, the ponytail, and be like, and then focus on her and say, "Hey, I want to be married, don't you?" And she gonna be like, "Yeah," and then she like, "Bam, that's how it happens." Next thing you know, now you gotta want to do that though.
Mm-hmm.
If you don't want it, there's a reason. That's always a reason for everything.
Did you get to know your wife before you married her?
Yeah, my wife and me, when the way me and my wife got together, I was all. We dated, but we dated at a space where I did all of. She was the goose. I did all the ducking. I did that, and I was just like, wow, this is right. You're the best one out of these ducks. And so I'm gonna grab you up. I recognize it. I see it, you know. And she is like, I see you too. You the best out of these fuck niggas.
How long was that process?
Oh shit. Let's see. There had to be some I's dotted and some T's crossed. So maybe a year and a half, a year and a half.
How often did you see her in that time?
Every weekend, every day. Just about. You know, not every. I say every week. And when time permitted, because of work and kids and all that. But it was a plan. Once we said this is it. It ain't ain't too much. At 30, and I think I was 30. I was 32.
Mm-hmm.
So ain't too much guessing at 32. Especially if you've been putting your dick out on the crap table like I would, like I know what I want. If I know that's what I want, and I recognized it, and trust me, I've not married. Trust me, this is my own wife, but I've dated girls that were marriage material without being picky, like without saying I need you to be this type of girl or this type of woman or that type of woman. They were all good, decent women, but I said something in me was like, no, duh. Then when I met my wife, I was like, this is it. That's how I should. I mean, to me, that's how I think it should go. That's how you met your wife.
Met mom at a gas station. Came in, thought she was very attractive.
Right.
She could give less than a fuck about me.
I don't get it.
It was a fuck, what did he call it? Dominion Power now. I think he was
Vepco.
Yeah, it was Vepco back then. She had a date with him and he stood her up. So she wasn't even trying to hear me.
This was after this stood up. She saw you.
She saw him the same time I saw her. She saw this dude that had stood her up.
Oh yeah.
So I didn't even stand a chance that day.
Yeah.
Every time after that, she came into the gas because I worked at the gas station. She came in there. She would ignore me because she knew I was interested. She would ignore me, or she come in if the store was dead. She come in, slap $10 on the counter. Let me get 10 on 10 and run out. It was 4th of July, and she had nothing to do, nowhere to go. Nobody had invited her a cookout, and she came in and was slow dragging, like I guess like fucking I don't want to come up in here and this motherfucker hit on me again. But
you were hitting on her though.
Yeah, that's what happened.
You let her know.
And she was like, fuck it. All right, fuck it. Here's my number. Call me when you get off. And we went out that night.
Best decision she told you. Did she say this was the best decision she ever made?
She would never say that. She's never going to admit that.
Shit, but you know.
Yes.
You
yes.
know.
I feel,
mean,
yes.
And as a married man, you don't, especially married men that have married Southern women. My wife is very, not when I say Southern, not country, but just a traditional Southern, I won't even call her Belle, because I think Southern Belle is kind of racist, but there was a certain kind of, trust me, I wouldn't put nothing past anybody, but, je ne sais quoi about her. And I said to myself, this is it. Ain't no need to. I knew when I started going through the flip phone, 2004 flip phone Motorola joint.
Did you have one of them brick phones?
Yeah, the joints that slid. 2004, I had the slide joints.
Mm-hmm. Okay, yeah.
You had the QWERTY keyboard and shit.
Yeah.
And I started texting these ladies and saying that, look, you lose my number, bitch. This is over. Don't call me no more. Yeah, and I had them in that stacked with like nicknames and shit. Super throat.
We had the CC, all the girls, did you CC around town?
Yeah, and I just said, and most of them, all of them knew. One time I called her a girl I used to date before I met my wife, and I don't know why. I just wanted to just tell her because she thought I wasn't marriage material, and I'm a petty motherfucker for real. And she was like, I called her up. She was like, "What the fuck you called me for?" I said, "I just want to let you know I'm getting married." Yeah, and she's way better than you, not that direct. And she was like, I knew your black ass. I knew after. And then she tried to flip it and she said, I got you ready to be husband material. And she did. She put some pressure. She put some heavy duty pressure on me. She made me fight. I ain't like fight. When I say fight, this woman was beating the shit out of me. I mean, she was a physically abusive, wrist up. I was just like, wow, is you so angry, and you so violent. Like you came from a bad situation and somebody must have put hands on you and you thought it was okay to put hands on other people. And I didn't grow up like you can't put your hands on me, honey. And the reason I stayed, I was a victim. That box was so great. I said, you can beat the fuck out of me. You just not gonna do events, So that's my point. And I don't think we're getting from the Vince thing, but don't take advantage of people, Even if you want to be taken, even if you openly say, take advantage of me, right? That's your, I mean, I don't want to put words in your mouth, but I think that's what you're saying.
She was not taking advantage, so no, she volunteered. She
No. She volunteered.
She willingly went along with the program.
And I mean, did she? It's a lot of pressure to be up under Vince McMahon.
Brent said so.
Anytime she could have walked away.
Brent said so. What if the devil? What if
she stayed for the money?
Like if Beelzebub was over on the couch, right? Or somebody like that, some entity like that, and says, "Hey, Brett, I'm going to give you every wish." What is it, like the genie or some shit? Whatever your wishes are.
Wishes.
Yeah, I just need you to take this baby off. And go buy a rubber fist and go over to go bail Puffy out with all of these, but you get everything you want. Would you do it? Everything you want, everything, the unlimited.
Unlimited wishes?
Yes.
Well, my first wish will be he never existed.
Right. Who is he? The
Yeah.
Beelzebub?
So that would be a.
So you would. So
the whole world would end.
So how do you make your dreams come true? Don't you guys
work at it?
Right.
I work on it.
Yeah, I do too. I agree with that. I got dreams, but also it takes how you make your dreams come true, Joe.
Yeah, you work at it. Huh?
You just go get it.
Yeah.
I need one of those. How Mario gets big in Super Mario is it the flower or mushroom?
Oh, I thought it was a princess.
Well, he gets big from the princess, but it's the mushroom.
The flower makes him throw fire.
Yeah, I might
Look at the
need,
princess.
I need to, that's a
He had
metaphor.
to get a shot.
That's a metaphor for my God, and I might need to take mushrooms. So I just get pause. I get bigger. I grow. Yeah, you have to work, but then you also need a little bit of oomph to get over that hump. Now, what that oomph is?
Persistence. Stick to itiveness. Catholic. I never say die attitude.
How did you get to the universe, Brad?
I'm talking about
To
just human nature.
I was gonna tell Brett I have another atheist joke for him.
Oh, all right.
work.
Yeah, I hear that before we leave.
Oh, okay. All right.
No, you can tell them now.
I didn't think you wanted to have it on the show.
Yeah, you can have it on the show. They know now that y'all are fugazi. The audience knows now.
Well, I was just gonna say,
You don't want with baby oil and Patrick on your
You
couch.
brought it here, nigga, not me.
You asked me to bring it.
I did not. That's
But-
a lie. The devil is a lie.
You should show everybody your plastic covered couch over here. And,
Oh.
and with,
That's because I don't want no dust getting on my shit.
you don't want no nut getting on it?
Dust.
Oh.
Yeah.
Brett, the reason we know there is no heaven, no hell.
Oh.
It's a joke, please. Joke.
Is it? Anyway, Brett, the reason we know this,
Mhm.
because if heaven existed, you know there'd be no guys in heaven.
No guys?
No guys.
All
I
women.
understand.
All women, yeah.
Because
Because God is going to be walking around with his dick out.
Yes.
why would you do that?
Because isn't that how it was in the Garden of Eden?
Yeah,
Adam
but-
and Eve?
Mhm.
But they both were naked, and
Then they
God-
bit the apple.
But somebody had to tell them, don't.
Yeah,
There's a
don't
reason.
eat the apple.
There's a reason.
They ate the apple, and then they was like, "Oh,
How
we
did
have to
they
put
get-
clothes
how
on."
did, how did they get? Like if you're, I mean, this is a allegory type story. Let's be clear.
People
I,
gave
be,
us
I
facts.
believe that it's a story or a metaphor. If we came from East African mountains, and we grew out of what is it, homeopathicisis or homeo whatever, apes or whatever, and we just our brains are going from this big to 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 this big over however many thousands of years, right? Because atoms get put together because of that's how we came to be the species. We not just on the motherfuckers, okay? The way we then get to a story about how we don't know what the fuck is going on because we don't have our brains are growing from a fucking pea. I don't make up a story to put the shit together my goddamn self. Okay? But now my brain is expanded, and now there's a brain that's expanding even more from the brain that I got that's called AI. And that's going to expand. But within all of that, it had to have started a spark. Something had to have come from something. It just doesn't boom. It just doesn't boom. Y'all want to do a bad decision before we wrap? Each pull a card and then we'll wrap it up. We do this usually every time me, Brent, and Joey Boombots gets together. I like to thank, before we get into this, everybody that was, especially Black Snowflake. I appreciate you interacting with us on the pod tonight. Episode 73 is dedicated to you, sir, ma'am, because you was definitely in those comments. So we thank you. Like, share, subscribe, tell a friend.
Interesting stuff in these comments.
Yeah, I can see it, and I'm definitely with the. I'm definitely open to new topics, conversation. So if there's anything you think you would like to hear on Taking No Shorts, you can hit me up at Taking No Shorts Pod on all streaming platforms.
Or anything you want to come and say on the pod.
Oh, definitely, but you might have to be on the remote. You can't come in now. But definitely, I don't mind. I like talking to new guests. You just gotta be. I can't say aligned because I'm not that rigid. I welcome all points of view. I'm open to all points of view. I will not strike anybody away. I'm not that type. That's just not the way I move. But I'm opinionated, and I might, touch some feathers. What's the word?
Black Snowflake said, say subscribe and they will share.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Definitely. And I'll give you as many shout outs that you can. Grab one, Brent. This is randomly. Grab one. It might say if it's a skip. If it's a skip, then who wants to go first? Let's see. Who was here last time? Well, I think both of y'all were here at the same time, right?
Oh, peace. Oh,
Oh, well, yeah.
oh, we've already done this one.
Are we done?
This one right here. No, this I don't know what that one was.
Oh,
This one we've done.
okay. So how many did you get?
Oh, I got two. I don't know how I got two.
Oh, go ahead and read that one.
Have you ever had sex on the beach? Not to drink.
Sand, salt
And
water.
Yeah.
Yeah, sand, salt water,
Yeah.
funky smells. That
People could be walking by, you don't see them.
now, the hotel overlooking the beach, yes, but on the beach, nah.
No. Now I'm an outside loving guy. So Bird Park has got my DNA around it.
Nah.
But the beach, not so much.
Damn, babe. You fucking outside raw, nigga. I mean, you let the wind hit your ball sack. I mean, you.
Don't knock it till you try it.
I mean, yeah.
I mean, yeah, I like outside, but I don't know about the beach. Yeah.
Yeah,
The Caroline, oh, that was great.
I know you talking about now. I think everybody went back there and tore up some. How they used to tear up some booty. Yeah. Joey Boombox, what you got?
Have you ever broken up with someone because they were a bad lover?
Not as men. I was just saying. That's a boy. Yeah, that's a shame though. We should have higher standards than that. I mean, we should.
Even if she's bad and still giving it up.
Yeah, because technically you're not really going to be with anybody that's a bad lover.
I've been scraped in teeth.
You used
And I
to
done
be
went
there
back.
before.
And I just say, God, I wish this girl just buy a fucking clue. I'm moving it. Yeah, man. But again, it's a sad state that men have not evolved to the point where we will go back. And my wife has said, "Boy, don't even claim that." But yeah, it's a good one, Joey. What was your thought? Did you say what you said?
Oh, about
I think it's all agreed.
yeah, we're in agreement on that.
There you go. Since Joy has done some time, have you ever shoplifted?
That's good. Because
I've shoplifted when we worked at a place. Man,
Yeah.
I used to house all kinds of shit.
Yeah.
Ah, damn.
I've never done drugs, but shoplifting was my addiction.
Your shit?
Yes.
Boy.
Yeah.
What was don't incriminate yourself, and I don't know what the statute of limitations is, but yes, I have.
It's been years.
Yeah,
So I'm not worried.
I was a young college. Look, I was a starving student.
Yeah.
And so whatever I could to get by, including entertainment, some of the highest, finest quality. Damn, we had a racket. Now that I think about it.
My favorite thing was like the stick of gum, or not the stick of gum, but
Uh-huh.
like a pack of gum once you get up to the front, because it's like you saw it, but then it disappears.
Yeah, because you took it. That's how it disappeared, motherfucker.
Yes, but that was the shit. That was the shit that just got you off right there.
Oh, we was doing some crazy, man. I can't even say it because I don't know who the fuck will be watching this podcast, but yeah, man, I shoplifted a lot. I've done all damn near. I've allegedly, this is for entertainment purposes only. I've allegedly done robberies.
Got plenty of electronics.
Yeah,
Place.
electronics and shit. Y'all don't let me up in Best Buy to this day.
It's create your own card.
Okay. I'll throw this, man. These are some. I'm
I
trying
don't
not.
even know if this is a good one for me.
Oh, that's a cool. Go ahead, B. That's a good one. Damn, that's a good one.
Oh yeah.
Go ahead, B.
Is it okay to cheat on your partner if they gain 100 pounds? Now, I'm gonna say no, but I understand.
You're gonna have to explain that one because I will give you credit for stepping out. I'm gonna hit the J for that one.
It's never okay to cheat.
No, it's not cheating if you're honest. If you say I did this, but I'm gonna let
Well,
you.
if you say you did this beforehand.
Yeah.
If you say, hey, look, I'm going out to sleep with somebody, deuces, I'll be back at about 12:30. That's fine.
Yeah.
But if you come back home and say, yeah, I hit that.
I think cheating, yeah.
That's wrong.
Shouldn't you be like, hey, you know, you're getting a little big. I don't find that unattractive.
That's what you should say.
No, because my
That's the
wife tried
right
to lose
thing
weight,
to do.
and I had to tell her, the dick ain't going to be working if you keep getting smaller.
We're not taking no shorts.
I don't find that attractive.
Yeah. So if she does something that becomes less attractive to you, is it okay to cheat?
I mean, I tried giving you forewarning.
Yeah.
That would just be like, hey, I'm going to
That's some
take your
weed
dick
right
out of
there.
town. You know, I was like,
That's some weed right there for you. Make you break the mic and choke.
I shouldn't have done that. But it's okay. Oh, good God Almighty, that's so good. I'm sorry, I interrupted the conversation because I couldn't handle my marijuana. Medicinal and prescribed, by the way. Go ahead, guys. I'm gonna get back to this.
Yeah, we pretty much wrapped it up.
I was just saying, you know, like you
So-
give them the heads up.
Yeah, but all right, so read it again.
Is it okay to cheat if your partner gains 100 pounds?
All right, I'm gonna break that down a little bit. First way I'm gonna break it down is I don't believe in cheating. You know, if I see something and I want it, now when I was young, yeah. But I'll say before, I'm not gonna just step out and be like, that's stupid. I got to say I want that, and I'm gonna see what that's up. I'm gonna let whoever needs to know be in on that.
So that's not technically cheating. If you,
I know, so that's why it's like, but then again, I wouldn't be doing it for 100 pounds. You know, I mean, if I love you, I love you. I'm not gonna. I mean, I don't. That cheating thing is crazy because to me, it's almost like I remember that show called Big Love. Used to come on HBO.
Yeah. Bill Paxton.
Yeah, Bill Paxton.
Bill Paxton.
I think it was he died.
Yeah.
He transitioned, but he's a Mormon, had 4 or 5 wives.
Yeah.
Properties together, shit like that.
I can't remember which bill it was, but one that was in Weird
I
Science.
think it was Pulliam. Oh, damn, I know who you're talking about.
I think it's Paxton.
It's Paxton. Is it okay to cheat? No, it's never okay to cheat because that means you're lying. Let's just start there.
Mhm.
We all lie, but there's no need to lie when you can be honest.
Yeah.
So you could say you so I guess what I'm saying is you gained 100 pounds. I'm not going to cheat, but you gained 100 pounds, and I'm going to get pussy that's 100 pounds less than you are right now.
Would it be okay to leave your partner if they gain 100 pounds?
No, I mean, my opinion, no, because that's not a deal breaker for me. That's something like a weight. They got GLP-1s now. You can take a shot and lose that weight, or you can get, if you have the means, you can have surgery. But
I think it's Ozempic.
yeah, those are the GLP-1s and all of that to lose weight. But no, I'm not leaving my mate because life happens. You know, you can't help. I mean, if you're down, well, yeah, that's another level. Like if you can't help it, if you got some type of eating disorder where you just like, I can't stop fucking eating, you know, I would be like, yo, let's go get some help. God damn it, you is eating.
I mean, for me, weight gain isn't a problem. It'd be her losing weight.
And that too, because we like.
Yeah, I don't like skinny
You
girls.
cannot lie.
Not that there's anything wrong with that, but I like for a girl to look like a girl.
Not a balloon.
No, not a balloon.
And not a
But not a stick figure.
not a braille figure. And, oh, you got one too? You got it too?
Yeah, but
What is that?
have you ever taken drugs without knowing what they were?
Yeah.
I don't even like taking aspirin, so
Yeah, Joey, you're
I gotta like be in a lot of pain just to
are you
take a
straight
Tylenol.
You
Huh?
straight edge like him?
I'm not straight edge, no, because I do drink and
We gotta go drinking together one time.
but I don't like to do drugs.
I tell a measure of people about how how they are when they look when we go get back in the day when we used to woman checks together
Yeah.
and when we did drugs allegedly drugs and drinking together. You could tell you could. It's for me, and I when I meet even in business when I meet cats and they be like, "Yo, man, I'm so unprofessional by the way." It's not professional to be like, "Yo, you know, I'm fucking with my nose, got motherfuckers thinking I do coke now." You know, but yeah, it's like having like the white man used to do back in the 50s and 60s. You gotta have let's talk over a business lunch. To me, a business lunch is chasing some chicks and getting
Eating a little bit of food.
yeah,
Having a few drinks.
yeah, and then getting
Tell,
right.
tell some lies. You know.
Playing that game.
Mm-hmm.
That's what you're doing, playing that game. Yeah, so no, you don't.
No, I don't mess with any drugs.
Have you ever lied to get rid of a one night stand the next morning?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yep,
buddy.
Yep.
I used to do with these new phones, put my phone before I go over. I guess it's not a one night stand, it's more like a hookup type situation, but I know I got the lead. And I always used to set my alarm and my regular phone ringer at the same tone. So I set my alarm exactly 1 hour because I ain't in there for a long time. I'm just in there to have
A good time.
good time. You dig it? So I set my timer exactly 1 hour from when I'm pulling up. And then if I'm there too long, that phone go off. It sounds like it's a phone call. Excuse me, I gotta take this. Who got shot? Huh? Oh, okay. Hey, bitch, I gotta go. Yeah, I'm out of there.
I was about to say, suppose you was like right there at the edge and you was about to get it, but
Oh, I'm finishing.
Oh,
yeah, I'm finishing.
I'll call you back.
Yeah. Definitely finishing at that point. But it just to let certain people, certain women would because certain women get treated like that. And I'm gonna say this to you, ladies. This is not a game that if you want to take it as game, Grizzly gonna give you. Definitely not speaking for this. These the big one. You in a position you in because you put yourself in that position. If you was the 2 a.m. after the club call girl, without being a call girl, there's a reason.
booty call.
Yeah,
Bill Bellamy.
It's a reason he calling you, and it's a reason that you is in you are in that position. It's a self responsibility, you know. Thank you, Joe. It's a like I even now apply it to myself, right? Like so, I've had women say to me, I don't like short men, you know. I like my men to be 6 foot and taller, and I say why? Well, they equivocate short men with short everything. You know what I'm saying? But I again, I used to say to them, I didn't say like, "Fuck you," you don't know what the fuck you talking about. I just be like, all right, I get that's your thing, But try. Let's see what try me on for size. Let's see where it goes.
My get out of jail card was I take my key off my key fob off my ring
Mm-hmm.
and I put it near the bed. And when I got done, I hit the panic button so the alarm goes off.
Somebody trying to steal my shit.
Tell him my shit.
Yeah. So I got to put my clothes on. I was like,
Would you finish if did you finish it if somebody stealing your car?
I'm getting the car.
Oh,
I'm getting
okay.
But yeah, so I made sure I got mine. go out there and look at the car.
Hold on, you getting yours? Oh, you know how to time it.
No, he's saying
After
the
you-
fob. So after he's done.
After you finish.
Yeah. Hit the panic button, set the alarm off.
Damn, that's a clever.
Yeah, that is a good one.
Yeah, that's a clever. But again, there's a reason why she had to get the
Oh yeah.
yeah, there's a reason why.
You're like, yeah.
So before y'all women catch this podcast and be like, look at them 3 old ass niggas talking about how much pussy they
One
get.
night stand.
With nobody fuck no 3 of y'all with my daddy's,
You see what Black Snowflake put up there, the last one?
I'm sorry, I'll get into it. I need some water. Let me read it. Go ahead, read it.
Oh, Johnny Carson called the cops on me on the beach in Malibu at night for doing an impression of McMahon.
Brent is
Correct, sir.
Are you Black Snowflake, Brent? Are you over that type of Black Snowflake? You can't.
We're gonna have to do a McMahon off.
Yeah, we got to make man off because B does. You must have saw previous episodes of this, but B plays by. I always said he was a black-headed McMahon, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Hold on, Snowflake. Not to say I don't question your story, but if I was Johnny Carson, what they call it for doing an Ed McMahon? I'm thinking they call the cops on him or her for doing something, lewd on the
Could be
beat.
what he was saying in man's voice.
You are correct, son.
You got a small penis, son. This could be. And the man is cracking on.
Why was it? It's a good one, Snowflake. Okay. Brett, you sure that's not you?
That's not me.
It might be the AI fucking with us. I don't know. You might be the fucking computer there, Black Snowflake. Because Ed McMahon, I would think that's so random.
Yes.
That's so random. What was the question? One night stand?
Yeah, I've never had no one night. I usually know the chicks that I didn't have sex.
Never.
Nah.
Damn.
Fucking, I'm an unattractive guy. I gotta put work in to get fucked.
No, you
I know that feeling.
Joey, there was a goat or something around. I don't know.
I ain't fucking no goat.
You're too picky.
Bag that ass up.
So, yeah. Okay, I get it. Okay, that's fair enough. Second night stand.
Not to say that I wouldn't have took a one night stand. I just couldn't get one.
Well, but it say you always knew the female. So once you knew them, was there anything you did to get the skate up out that some bitch sooner than she wanted you to? You had to bounce.
No.
You wanted to hang around.
It was usually at my place. So.
All right, so you had no choice.
What's the fastest you ever bagged
I
somebody?
thought you was gonna ask me some other shit. Nigga. I was just like, what that?
What's the fastest you ever got somebody into bed?
Oh, man, we talking. Shit. It's time for you to go to bed, honey. You cut the podcast off. Oh, shit, B, I gonna say about 10, 15 minutes. And it was on some pimp shit. So it was also, we was at the goddamn Amtrak station. She was on the phone. I said, oh, Lord, let me rap a taste to you.
The most amazing thing I've ever seen.
No, don't say amazing. I'm going to let you say amazing because it's amazing to you.
Yeah. It wasn't something I did. I was sitting in the passenger seat. And the brother of one of our homeboys was driving. And he's like,
Oh, wait.
he said, B, you see that? I was like, where? He pointed out, he said, oh, man. He tooted the horn, and she turned around. And he cruised up beside her.
Is this a poor hooker picking up?
No, this was a young
That
young
doesn't count if she's a prostitute.
No.
If you pay for it,
Look, I'm letting him finish the story, but God, it sounds like you picking up a hooker right now.
He was in front of the mall. He rolled up beside her, talked to her for like 2 minutes.
Uh-huh.
He said, I'm going to be at the hotel tonight.
So you didn't pull us somebody else. You saw somebody else pull us.
I was in the passenger seat witnessing greatness.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
So, yeah,
I thought you were saying you and a friend were hanging out on the strip, on the drag, and y'all saw a whore selling her ass,
Oh no.
and he said, "Hey, we have money. Do you want to give us make? Do you want to make sexy time
work?
Yeah, you want to go to work?
Hmm.
And that's the quickest. That would be a quick. That's almost worse than. I mean, mine's is worse because she was the Amtrak.
Hmm.
Don't know what train she came off of,
Hmm.
but Joe,
You know which train she took home?
yeah,
Did one get ran on her?
yeah. Don't know, Didn't care to ask. I just said, I think that's gonna happen.
Hmm.
What do you think? God, I sound like an old fucking anchor man right now. What do you think? She said, yeah, let's see.
Hmm.
When we saw, we was just like, all right. Yeah, no need for no, none of that, none of that. That's the way it went. And I said, please, when I go pee tomorrow, please, please.
I've never had that suffer through that, and I'm so happy.
Jesus, thank God, please, when I go pee after this, don't let it hurt. I know what I did. I know. I think that's what y'all are as non-believers. Definitely guilt doesn't lay on y'all as much as believers do. Because I'm sitting here negotiating with my God, saying, please don't let me be burned. Y'all don't have that problem. Oh shit. Y'all wanna do one more round or we done? You got work tomorrow?
I'm off.
Oh shit,
Still
man.
Sunday.
I'm up here now, and I'm hungover from last night, and just go pick a couple. You gotta go home?
No.
I got you. Pick whatever you want, guys. We're gonna enjoy ourselves tonight. I shouldn't have hit the blunt.
Two.
All right. This should be called Jay should not have hit the blunt on the podcast.
I don't think that's.
So you gotta pick another one. Bad choices, ladies and gentlemen. It's a game we played thanks to Brent. He brought this game over at the podcast or at the end of the podcast after I gave y'all great content. Sometimes good content comes out of bad choices.
Oh,
But, you know, I clip it up, and if you got this far in the podcast on the live stream, thank you. Thank you. Merci beaucoup. Si vous plaît. Thank you, please. I don't know why French say please after saying thank you. It's wrap around. What you got there, Joe?
Have you ever gambled money that you shouldn't have?
Yes.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Yes.
Every time.
Every time? No,
Every
I
time.
ain't doing it every time.
I am.
Rent money?
No, I am lucky to still be married. Me and my wife
Mike
went
there
to
with it.
Atlantic City. I offered to split the money with her when we got there. No, you hold it. I went and played roulette. I'm doing good. But then that fucking bug hit me.
Would you?
And I gave what all back plus what I had in my pocket. She came to me like, let's say half hour, maybe an hour later. Hey, give me some money. I got like.
You better go out here and sell some ass, Joe.
I got like $50. Huh? What do you mean you got $50? See what had happened was
You got it with that.
yeah. I was up. I was up.
But now you're down.
Yeah. And we sat in cause you catch the buses
Right.
up to Atlantic City. We were there all day, just sitting in the lobby. After she spent the $50, I gave her the $50.
Good for you.
But I think she bought her something to eat with the
All
50,
the way back to VA.
and then gambled the rest. Yeah, I didn't get nothing to eat that day.
But you couldn't say, you couldn't be mad.
I couldn't say
You
shit.
couldn't say shit. Like, I'd have been, oh, that's a rough day, bro.
Yeah.
That's a rough day. I'd have been mad because I've been hungry, but should have played to put the balls in the wheel. You want to go next?
Sure. Have you ever hooked up with someone just because of their accent?
Mm-mm.
And yes. One of
What's
the
the follow-up question? What kind of answer?
yeah, one of the very few white girls I've been with, she had a British accent.
Oh, wow.
I got a comment. Dr. Umar Johnson is in the family. Go ahead, Nanja.
No, it's just she wasn't attractive. She was
But the accent
a little bit
was so appealing.
yeah, a little bit overweight.
Trump
But she
support.
overweight, but no breast really.
Mhm.
You know,
Yes, I don't like that.
yeah,
Big fat, no titties.
yeah. And it was just like I gotta check this accent off my list.
What kind of accent was it?
British.
Oh, okay.
I'll take it up. No, I can't do British.
And she's still, hopefully she's still on this rock. And she probably says the same memory. She's probably playing the same game right now in the universe. And what Marvel called the Earth 616.
The thing about it was, she was pretty good. I would like to have a second or third go around with it, but no.
She said, "Jolly ho."
Yeah, see, that's what you probably don't know, Brett. You should always fuck an ugly person because they're going to try harder.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
They're going to give you that little extra.
Oh my God.
We called that charity work in college.
Yeah, it was true.
I majored in it.
Yeah.
It all balances out at the end, though.
Yeah, it will. Yeah, that's a good point, Joey. It will. Fucking man, that hurt my heart. It's not bitches, women.
Did I say bitches?
I say bitches.
Oh, okay.
I'm trying to correct myself because I know I did say bitch too many times on this podcast tonight. So
I try not to say bitches or the N-word.
yeah, I didn't.
Or rather, I do say them, but I say them. So if I say them,
I mean,
you know I meant it.
yeah, I said too much. None of them words have any value to me. None of them. Yeah, and you know what though? Looking back at it, just like I said earlier, how bad was I? How much of a troglodyte? What do you call those type of troglodyte?
Yeah.
You know, am I? If I know she ugly, and I still did it with her.
Well, it was the accent. So that was
the
something
accent.
stimulating.
That was something.
Yeah, that was something because
What
a dick
about
can't get hard by itself.
We will get back to the question, but what if she didn't have
The accent, he probably would have gave her the time of day.
shit? Brett would have knocked her. I'm not gonna speak for Brett. Brett.
Back then, yeah, she probably still got knocked down.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So now she
How did you have such a
That's when you're supposed to be
standard?
picky.
Like you could have fucked anybody back then. Like we're old men now, and now you have standards.
Yeah, standards.
Yeah, okay. I was full of testosterone back then. Now I'm different.
Standard. I ain't got no more standards. No, I mean I do. I'm joking. The question again, Lee, so I can answer.
Have you ever hooked up with someone because of their accent?
Drew, you want to take this?
Yeah, my wife is from New York, so Southern boy, and then
What part?
Mount Vernon.
Mount Vernon.
Yeah.
You been up there with her?
Yeah,
Her folks take to you well?
yeah, they love me.
Yeah. Oh.
And my family likes her. My family uses her to get through them because I don't really.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm hard to get a hold of for whatever reason. I mean, I don't.
Would you put? Well, I can get a hold of you, but with the family, I got you got some family members' numbers in your phones that when it's the settings is straight to voicemail.
Oh wow, no, I don't do that. But nobody hardly ever calls me. So
Call Joey Boombots. His number is 1-800 Taking No Shorts. Accent, yeah, I want to say no just because I want, but I mean, yeah, that wasn't the only thing though. The question was that the only reason why?
Yeah, it didn't say the only reason.
Oh, okay, yeah.
That's because. Okay.
Yeah, that was part of the whole package.
Yeah.
And the accent,
The Jamaican accent?
boy, don't get me in trouble.
I think any accent would be a turn on.
Turn that goddamn internet off. Put your phone down, honey.
Yeah.
And it was all in the accent. I gotta clean that up real nice, right? You setting me up, motherfucker.
Because like we're from the South, but if we was somebody further south,
Yeah, they told me something about my accent because I'm from the South. I've had women say that.
yeah, we went, oh wow.
You got a question?
Oh yeah, I mean I got another one. I thought it was your turn.
It is?
Yeah.
Oh shit. All right, what's that? All right, am I sleepy yet? Yeah, it's time to go. This is the last one, guys. Choose a player, skip. Let's see. Okay. Opposite question for all you non-fat motherfuckers, but would you gain 100 pounds for $50,000?
Yes.
For $50,000, 100. You got to go up 100 lb.
Now 100 pounds.
And everything that come with 100 lb.
I don't even know if I could do.
I'm sorry.
50, but
I'm sorry. I had the water. I was hungover from last night, so I got to hydrate, and I'm hydrating. I'm choosing to hydrate during the podcast. So I know the difficult life I live. Question is, would you gain 100 pounds for 50 grand? And everything. And doesn't this I added this on because y'all, I think you said yes off the top.
no, I don't.
Oh, everything that come with that 50 pounds.
What does that mean?
Well, science says if your BMI, if your height to weight ratio is not right, or your body mass index is not right, you're more prone to certain conditions: high blood pressure, diabetes, fucking cholesterol, shit like that. And so, putting on 100 pounds might put you in a higher risk of shit.
Yeah, but I just gotta get there and
you figure that shit out.
Yeah, can I lose it then? I mean, because this is the thing. I went to the Navy.
Mm.
I've always been a small build person. I was same height, 6'3", but I was weighing like.
Yeah, you was a skinny kid. Right?
Yeah, I was like weighing 140.
Yeah.
I went into the Navy and gained weight in boot camp. Most people lose weight.
You was eating that Navy food.
Yeah, they had pancakes because at boot camp they have everything. Out in this, when you get out in the fleet, it's usually maybe one or two options out there. But in boot camp, you could eat whatever the fuck you want to eat.
You went to town.
Yeah, pancakes every morning.
I want pancakes. I got to go to Waffle House. That means I got to arm up. That's a damn shame. I want Waffle House. I want to go to Waffle House without taking an arsenal with me. Jesus Christ. What was the question, man? What was that, Joey?
Would you gain?
Oh, gain. Yeah, here's my question. You said, would you gain 100 pounds for $50,000? Why not? Why would you turn it down?
Heart, diabetes already. It would just take me out.
Yeah. Without, I mean, from now, let's say you were 18-year-old Brent.
Oh yeah.
Would you put it? So where you put on 100 pounds matters. Like if you're putting 100 pounds on top of 150, you 250. Yeah. Your height makes it sense. You can get away with it a little bit. That's why you said yeah.
Well, I'm like 210 now, so.
But you 6'3", 6'4".
Yeah, I'm 6'3", so.
You can that's called walk around weight. You can get away with it. My little puny ass. I put on 100 pounds. Y'all gonna see it, and I damn sure gonna have some problems. My knees ain't gonna be able to take it. On my frame, like I'm gonna have arthritis off the bat. And for 50 grand, I'll find another way to make that shit. So I turn it down. Not all money, good money. That's for sure. All right, so we're gonna wrap up tonight. Thanks again to folks following us on the live stream, and shout out to Black Snowflake chilling out in Malibu. Got to be somewhere on the West Coast. I get the West Coast vibes. Brought up Bohemian Grove. It's gonna be a mystery now. We're gonna find out. Don't tell us, Black Snowflake, where you're from. I just know that we appreciate you here taking those shorts part. All right, let everybody know where they can reach them at. I'm gonna go first here. The Joy Boom Bot still out here doing a stand-up thing.
Instagram, Twitter, VA Skates. That's about it.
And you'll be around one.
Yeah, I'm hitting all open mics in Richmond, rather, should I say?
In town. You gotta go out of town, Joey. We're going out of town, man. We're going to Newport News.
Okay.
We'll make that call. I'll be your agent. I'm gonna make some money off of you.
Okay.
Brent,
Yeah.
First of all, Mr. Knock the Power Out.
Mhm.
Break baby oil. Man, I'm telling you, if you wasn't my friend, if you wasn't my friend, let everybody know where if they disagree with anything that you say, hey, the baby oil, look, the baby oil is in the shot, man. It's in the shot on the Instagram. I'm looking a whole blunt food. No, it's okay. It's okay. It's been there now.
Oh.
So
Yeah,
it's look, I can tell you this, ladies and gentlemen, I'm wrapping up the show. He's gonna say, I asked him to bring that. I'm gonna let y'all answer. Do I look like I would ask him to bring that? Anyway.
I got the text right here.
Oh, he made enough.
Man,
No.
See, this is what y'all look. Everything on the internet not real. I'm talking, ladies and gentlemen, on the IG. Everything you see on the internet is not real. It's almost a Jedi motherfucking mind trick. You don't even see that. See?
So who you gonna believe, him or your lying eyes?
There you go. What you did the shout outs? Oh, Joe, you did. Joe,
Yeah, I did.
All right, so thank you, man. Appreciate you.
Thank you
so much. Go ahead.
So okay. So Pete, where can they reach you at? Oh, glad you asked. I am at Brent1437, Brent Lee1437 at Instagram and Twitter, or the National Sex Offender Registry. You can reach me.
Lord Jesus. So, if this was being on federally regulated, like they would take us off the air. Like, they would take us totally off the air. But it's the internet. And I have to say, that's why I said, go ahead, B. I will make sure.
That one caught me off guard.
Yeah, the views expressed by anybody sitting beside me on this podcast does not reflect. And this matter of fact, I'm gonna put that when the clips come out. Yeah,
I think I'm right down the middle.
Yeah. Does not express the views of your host, your boy, Jay Grizzly Green. Thank you, Brent. Your Uncle Fucker, but thank you. Make sure you like, share, subscribe. I know a lot of cats say that, and I truly mean that. If there's anything on the live stream or this podcast that you feel you engaged with, if it sparked a conversation in your head, you found it funny, if it was entertaining, but mainly funny and entertaining, do that. Like, share, subscribe. Tell a friend. Like Black Snowflake did today. I keep saying it. It's weird to say it, but that's what they have. Everybody got usernames now. I just want to be. Also, later on during the week, you can find the audio of this podcast on all major podcasting platforms. I'll just throw out a couple: Apple, Google, Spotify, Amazon Music, to name a few. I like to thank my guests for their patience. I cannot believe I got through this podcast. I seriously was hungover, but I had fun. Every Friday, 8:45 p.m. CPT. Until then, we are out.
What is that beat from?
Not a game. We talking about practice. I gotta talk, bro. I gotta be quiet. You're talking to the Rolex wearing, diamond ring wearing, kiss stealing, wheeling dealing, limousine racing. I'm a man. I'm 40.
Now your host.
Peace out, G. I'm out.